Oh, God, I cannot stand his choice in music. It is fucking awful. Oh wow, this plugin is really annoying. Ah boy, we've had a hell of a day. Yeah. Um, restore chat, pop out, and it's back to Atlas. Thank God. Yeah, that was really annoying. You done with this stupid intro yet? Jesus Christ, these intros last forever. So Joseph, hmm. Yeah, it's just late night with Ginger Jew. Love it. I do think it's absolutely priceless that he got his weed and he's still not happy, right? That really says a lot. You know, it really goes to show you that drugs do not make you feel better. They just make you less grumpy. You know, with Connie, at the end of the day, he's still very sad. He's still very depressed. That won't change. That will stay the same, right? He knows his life is fucked. Oh, and we're back.
So I knew that motherfucker Joe Hart would porn bomb me because he's done that before. Joe Hart again is Joe Samuel. In case people don't know who Joe Hart really was, that's who he is, the Joe Samuel motherfucker. He used to come over here try to suck my dick and shit, but like, I never really used to like fuck with people who are like anti like law, everything like governmental. Like they're the type of people who are like, oh my god, oh, there's a police station down our block, we must destroy it, type of motherfuckers. So I mean, whatever. Yeah, oh my god, you're the first one to show up. You're the first one. Oh my god, you're the first one to show up.
He's so mad.
You're a fucking winner. You fucking won. Doo-doo. got me creeping out some poor old dude in his car in the visitor spot. This just got me on and shit. Trying to porn ball my shit. And I don't necessarily think it's funny. Like, yeah, you know, if he would have done it a minute before he actually did it, he would have almost been successful in keeping that porn bomb up longer than he actually did. But he waited, idiot. So like he only got like 2 seconds in, even though I like was on my 5G, which is like retarded. Hold on. Might as well let him up. I think, you know, for some reason I think that some people have led up to wanting this right now, so let's see what he wants.
Are you going, or sorry, come Monday, are you gonna beg Jesus Cow for some more money?
No.
I
He's
think you
someone
are.
who no, I wouldn't.
You know
Unless he
Jesus
wanted me
Cow's from my end, right?
unless he wanted me to. Are you mad that Jesus Cow gave
Oh, absolutely
money?
not. I'm delighted.
No, you're not.
I am, because we get to see your shift in mood. You went from being completely grumpy and wanting to give up on your show and almost crying in the car to now you're all fucking giddy. Like,
I have weed. I have
it
weed though.
was fucking gold. You were sitting there shitting on your
What?
fucking donators.
What? I have weed though. So what? Like I'm of course I'm gonna be happy for
Is
a
that
little
gonna
while.
make you happy? Is the weed gonna make you happy?
It really make me happy deep down. No, probably not. Won't fix every issue, but at least
No,
I
no,
have
it
fucking
won't. It won't.
well, no, it won't. But at least I have fucking weed though.
So what's gonna happen when it runs out?
At least I can just chill. Well, I mean that's life. Everything runs out in life. That's just the way life is, Tonic.
Well, it
All
wouldn't
right,
run out if,
even
you
you,
had a
Tonic.
job.
Tonic, even with you, your time ran out with your job. You got fired, and you're over here talking about when things run out. What
Well,
about
at least I
you?
had one though.
What about when Huckleberry
When's the
dumps you,
last
and then
time
you
you
have?
worked? When's the last time you worked?
What about when Huckleberry dumps you when you have nowhere to go?
I don't know.
Well, now you don't sound so confident.
Do you think that's gonna
A
happen, buddy?
man your age should have an established life beyond having to count on
So
her.
what's your excuse?
Well, what's your excuse,
Well,
ma'am?
what's your excuse?
Oh, what's your excuse, ma'am?
Well, you still live with your mom.
You're the powerful Jew with ultimate powers. Why don't you explain to me?
So why are you so mad about me going to Florida?
Well, why are you so mad about me getting money from Jesus Cow?
Oh, I'm not mad at all.
Yeah, you are.
You realized as soon as he paid you, he paid me too, right?
So, does he not have a right to pay you as well?
I mean, like, so why would I be mad that he paid you?
You brought it up. I didn't bring it up. You
No,
you
I'm
were the one who
asking.
brought it
I'm
up.
asking. When it comes Monday, are you going to beg him for money?
No, I wouldn't
I
have
think
a
you
reason to
are.
beg because I don't beg people for money
Yes, you. What?
necessarily.
Yes, you do.
No, you beg people for money, and then I get pissed off
Absolutely not.
because you're begging people for money. Therefore, because you beg people for money off of my own
Show me
content,
where I
then
beg
I have
people
no
for money.
choice. At that point, I have no choice, Tonic, and you know that.
Show me where I beg
When
people
you're
for
out
money.
there bragging like you're making all this money off of my content, yeah, you're damn right. I'm
You
gonna come
mean
on
you
here.
mean my content?
No, my content.
You mean my content?
My content. Stop trying to copy Andrew.
No, it's my content.
Copying Andrew, and that's not a good look.
Come on, it's my content.
Copying Andrew, and that's not a good look.
Well, don't you copy Andrew when you took his opening and everything and sitting there? You copied a lot of people.
Yeah, and he couldn't copyright strike it or anything or whatever. So,
Well, no, we just don't really care to. Why are you so upset? You got weed.
why did you say we? Like it's not even your intro. You said we as if it was his intro.
Sure it is.
As if it was your intro, my bad. Like, is it your intro?
Yeah.
Yeah? Andrew's intro was your intro? Really?
Yep. It's our intro.
What are you talking about?
It is our intro, comrade.
What are you talking about? You don't even have an intro.
Why are you so upset? You should be happy.
I'm not upset. I'm pretty happy, but like I don't know
Why
why you don't
were
want to
you
be.
so scared that
Why
Joe was
can't you-
outside of your house?
He wasn't outside my house. So why can't you be my best buddy?
I could be your best buddy. You want to start a band?
Why aren't you my best friend? Why can't you be my bestest friend?
Let's start a band.
Let's go to Disney World.
Okay.
I'm already gonna take Jesus Cow. Jesus Cow gonna go to Disney World.
Dude, yeah, Joe, you scared shitless.
Watch. Me and him, we're gonna go to Disney World, and you're gonna be fucking pissed.
Where does Jesus Cow live?
Colorado.
Yeah. What's his job?
He's a. Oh my god, he told me yesterday.
No, he didn't.
Data. Yeah, I did. Fuck. He
So
makes
you,
money
so
off
you
of.
know what town he is in Colorado, right?
He
What
makes money off of Bitstream. Like he made a lot of money off of Bitstream or
you
like
don't
in
even know what
Bitcoin.
Bitstream is. Like, that's not even what it's called. And
Well,
no, he didn't
Bitcoin.
make any money off that.
Bitcoin.
He was a mod over
Oh,
there.
okay. So what did he do?
He's a security systems analysis for Nebraska.
So because you know his job better than I know his job, now he's gonna like you better than me because I got it wrong. Just like I got it wrong when I said I knew
No,
about
it's just
conservative.
you don't know this person, right? But you're gonna beg him for
It's just like I
money
said
come
I knew about
Monday.
the
You're
food.
gonna sit there
Just
and
like I
beg
said I
them
knew
for
about the
money.
food.
You're gonna sit there and
Just
beg
like
them
I
for
said, just
money
like I said, I was Rebel City Sports, the best
because you're
conservative broadcast
sad,
news.
and need weed, but it doesn't make you happy.
The
So
best conservative
why
news
did you say your
broadcast.
car was broken earlier?
I had to change the
Let's
oil.
see your car.
No,
Come
it's
on.
nighttime.
No, let's see your car. Come on. Use a
How
flashlight.
about no? How about no?
It's because it's not really broken, is it?
Well, how about it was because I showed the engine light. I literally showed the it
So
like I literally showed
why didn't you drain the oil when you put new oil in there?
it literally said change oil.
Yeah,
Like the light in my car
so
said
you know
change
you know what it
oil.
means to change
You were
oil, right?
watching. So yeah, you were restreaming it, so you would have known. So
So
how would you not know
yeah,
that?
no, we had a lot of people laughing at you about that. You know what it
Right.
means to
So I
change
didn't say
oil,
no.
right?
Yeah, like it says it. So like, how would I not
So why did you
be
not
anything?
drain the oil to put new oil in there?
Okay, so technically, I did not get an oil change, did I?
No, no, you didn't. In fact, you hurt your car
So, so,
worse.
so there, yeah, probably, but I had less oil in there. Like
So
I had very
it's
little oil.
closer to breaking down.
Guess what, Tonic?
What's that?
At least I fucking have a car, you bum.
Well, your mom has a car.
No, we have a car. You don't.
You live with your mom.
No, I'm just saying, at least I have one. You just ride a bicycle around. So what's that say about you?
I mean,
You're
not sure
literally
what.
going to be living around in a box truck when you want to go and get cigarettes. Are you kidding me?
Well, no, I'm
And
gonna
you
be on
really,
the. You realize I'm gonna be on the
dude,
boardwalk, right?
Tonic, you're a bitch. Like she's not gonna like you're not an alpha male. Like she will run your
Are you
shit
mad because I'm
down.
gonna be living with a woman that's not my mom?
You're not gonna be living with her that long. You might as well have it.
Why are you
That
so upset
point
about
where
this?
you're where you're
Why
having
are you so upset
where you're
about
having
this?
the women 2 times the age pay for your stuff, and you know you don't really like love women. You don't love anybody.
Yeah, yeah,
So like
okay.
you just do it for the money. And I don't know how the fuck you wooed her into making her believe that you actually love her, but I don't even know. Like she probably is pulling a long troll on you. That's what I think, and I
You
think
think
that you're just
so?
gonna go there
Yeah,
and
tell me
get
about it.
pretty
Yeah,
disappointed once you find
tell me
out that
about the
you're not
long
that
troll.
close.
Tell me about the
No,
long
I'm just
troll.
saying, like, just go all the way. You should head there to Florida and find out. Either way,
When's the last time you got laid, Connie?
guess what? Once wasn't Huckleberry two bitches in a box truck a mod for Swedish Sugar at one point?
Yep. Now she thinks she's a dumb bitch.
Wasn't she friends with Swedish Sugar at
Why
one
did you
point?
call Shelly a bitch the other day?
Like, how do you know? How do you know that this isn't just a long troll to pull on you?
No, you got me, man.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're so confident about this trip over to Florida, but I'm betting that you're probably going to be disappointed once you figure out that probably a game for you to
Oh,
be
yep.
aware of.
You got me, man. You got
You're
me.
probably the only person giving you a heads up on the real, consequences and your decisions that
What
you're
are
about
your
to make.
consequences? What are your consequences? You just
Well,
spent
I'm just saying, like,
you
you
just
know
spent
so much about this
you
woman
spent
who has also
$100.
given me a
What?
lot of money. She's also given me a lot of money, and I'm just trying to wonder, like, is this woman to be trusted for you? Like, can you trust a woman who came to me first, giving me money first, because she found
That's
you to be more
I'll
talented
have to worry
than
about
you?
that when I come to it, huh, Connie?
I guess so. How
Yeah,
many phone conversations have you had with her? Do you guys talk every night?
yeah,
Every night.
yes,
What do you guys talk about?
all kinds of things.
Like video games? Does she
Mm.
like video games?
She only plays Tetris.
Tetris.
some game called
My
World of
grandmother, my
Tanks.
grandmother played Tetris.
Yeah,
That's sweet.
I love Tetris.
That's awesome.
Well,
Great.
your grandmother did play Tetris. She doesn't now.
Yeah, she did play Tetris. Like, it was around when when she
Yeah,
was
and
still
now
alive.
she plays Worms.
Well, no, now she's dead.
No, that okay. Oh my god, that was the joke. You fucking moron.
Well, I mean,
How did you not get
so
that?
no, I get it, but I mean, I'm just saying. Um, wow. So Tonic,
Yeah.
how long have you been speaking with her?
What,
Like
Huckleberry?
off, yeah, like off of Discord, like
Uh,
just you and her, like
Years. We go
alone.
way back, just like me and your mom.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I knew your mom in high school.
No, you didn't go back years with Huckleberry. You've only
I
known
did.
her
I
for about
totally did.
7, 8, 9 months.
I totally did.
Out of the time that you've spoken with her, because she was speaking to like Swedish Sugar and people like me and like others, like before she'd ever talk to you. So like I want to know, like, how is she gonna talk to people like Chunk Monkey before she'd
Why
ever
are you
speak to you?
talking so fast, man?
And then you're
I
like,
thought you smoked weed. I
because
thought you were
because
all good.
you don't let me get a question in, because you make it very difficult to actually like get a question in there. Like I'll try to ask you a question and then you end up asking only me questions for
Well,
like
no,
hours on
I'm
end.
wondering why you're talking so fast if you're high. That's kind of weird.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just literally like every time I get on panel with you, I have to train
Like
myself to
when
talk
I'm
fast.
high, I'm
You
like I'm slow
will
as
not let me get
shit.
my answer. Like, you will not
Fucking
let me talk.
totally. Yeah, that's what I'm like when I'm high, man. I don't know why you're not like that. Why are you so high
You're,
strung?
you're you're talking pretty fast for someone who's pretty high.
Yeah, you got me, man.
I mean, I'm just saying, like you say that I'm like talking fast, but you're talking fast too.
See,
Like
now you're
that's
slowing down. Now you're slowing down. That I pointed it out.
no, you're talking quicker than I am though. You've been
So
talking.
you want to see this picture of Box Truck's fucking weed she got? Or not Box Truck, Boss Bitches?
No, she literally smokes the shittiest weed I've ever seen.
No, man, she got bags of it. Holy shit.
Yeah, anyone could grab a like picture of weed, but nah, because you could just literally grab a picture from Google and say, "Hey, show this to Connie and say that we got it." Like, nah, I'm all set.
I mean, that's really hers, but okay.
I doubt it, but it's cool.
So I thought you were gonna put her in jail. You were gonna talk to like the police about her shit. What happened to
I'm
that?
not speaking about that. I'm not speaking about that here.
Well, no, you should. I want to hear about it
No, I'm not having any conversation about that here. Can talk about anything.
because you never went to the police.
Sure, I didn't. So I'm not talking about that here.
Well, you never went to the police
So I'm not talking about that here.
because we watch you every day.
So you do. So I'm not like talking about that here. Is the
So why don't you think Yoda Doug donated to you? Why in your time of need when you needed $10 did he not donate?
Yoda Doug is my boy.
But he didn't. He couldn't donate you $10.
What do you mean he didn't? Yes, he did.
Well, obviously he didn't yesterday.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Show the cash app
I don't have to show anything, but I know he did.
because he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Is that why you were crying about $10 yesterday?
Well, you can ask Yoda Doug, and he was able to help me out later on that day. So,
I don't think you did
there you go.
because you were
He
crying
did,
today
though.
that you didn't have any money and you're
Yeah.
gonna stop doing your show. You're gonna only play Biden footage.
Well, Yoda Doug is my boy, and he did help me out. So
He didn't.
he did.
Why didn't Shelly help you out?
He did too.
Mm-mm. You called her a bitch.
Yeah. Well,
You told her to go
Shelly
fuck herself.
you can call me a bitch, and she can tell me to go fuck myself.
Yeah. And Swedish Sugar too.
Well, then she can tell me to go fuck myself as well.
You were saying that you hate. I actually have a screenshot of you saying that you hate Swedish Sugar more than you hate me.
Yeah, I was pretty pissed off at that point. I don't think that's true though.
I mean, you said it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what is that?
Uh-huh.
What do you want me to make of that?
Something doesn't always mean that you mean it.
Well, I think it's because you're a little baby, right? And
It can be. I'd imagine it can be sometimes. Yeah.
when you don't have your weed, you get real cranky.
I do. I get so cranky and angry. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
Like when I put the classical music behind you and you're just making this speech about how you're gonna quit YouTube, it was fucking priceless. I'm gonna clip that.
Are you? You
Yeah.
should.
I should.
Yeah.
People
Good.
really enjoyed that.
I think they will. I think you'll have some good content there.
I already have good content. It's literally you.
You should be proud.
I am very proud.
There you go.
So why didn't Yoda donate you $10?
He did.
He didn't. Why are you lying
But
for
he-
Yoda? I don't understand.
I'm not lying for him. He did donate me $10.
So why are you lying again?
Not
So
lying.
why didn't you put the $100 towards your car?
Yeah, that's true. But I didn't because I needed weed.
You needed weed over your car.
Well, I thought that my mental health was probably more important at that point. Yeah,
So what's gonna happen when your car breaks down?
it breaks down if it breaks down.
So you're gonna walk to the weed store? You're gonna
Yeah.
walk to
I know. So,
because I looked up like where that weed store is. Pretty far walk.
which weed store?
What? Let's see. I have it on my phone. I guess it's called Green Heart Dispensary.
Really?
Yes.
Mm. How would you know that?
I get people who tell me this shit.
Oh, did they show up at the dispensary? Can they say hi to me next time they?
Yes,
They
yes,
tell me
because
that?
people are definitely watching you.
Well, I mean, next time they follow me there, I want them to just wave and say hi, or maybe shake my hand. Hi, I'm someone. I watch you, Rebel, on YouTube.
Well, I mean, Joe Hart was outside. You didn't say hi to him.
Well, Joe Hart wasn't outside. There was just an old 75
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That was pretty good, dude. That's the second time he's got you with that one.
Mhm.
Oh my
We're gonna
god.
get a lot of good footage from you and Huckleberry, I hope.
Yeah, yeah. They're in 6 days. Got 6 days, man.
Ooh. And we can see you both together.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Like you usually say to her, right?
Yeah, she's a fox, man.
So what do you love about her?
She's got some nice tits, man.
That's what you love about her tits?
That's one of the things, yeah.
If I were to pay for a man to come all the way from another state to me, I'd want him to only love my tits too, I guess.
Yes, that is what I said. That I only love her tits. That's exactly what I said.
Well, that's kind of what you're making it seem like, because you didn't say you love her for anything that's valuable.
Why are you so concerned with what I love about her? I don't understand. Do you have a crush on her? Is that what's going on
I
here?
care about her as a friend though, because she has donated money. It's me first, of course.
A friend, huh?
I have known her longer than you.
I mean, what she was saying to me today, she was being too friendly.
You're saying you only love her for her tits.
Absolutely.
I mean, what is that supposed to mean?
I mean, she's got some banging tits.
So what else do you love her for then?
Well, we have all kinds of intimate conversations. We talked about all kinds of things. Do you know anything about Huckleberry?
Well, I asked you a question. I was like, well, what do you love about her? And you said her tits. So, like, is there anything else?
Absolutely.
Something that you love about her?
She's got a big heart. She's got a wonderful personality.
Oh, that's so courageous and new and brand new. I've never heard that one before.
So what do you know about her?
Well, I know that she probably wants a man who can, probably fight, take care of her, protect her, and I just don't see
Is that you? Is that you? Can you fight people?
I don't see you being the kind of protecting kind of guy as well as you kind of got beat up by an MMA fighter really easy.
Yeah, and again, an MMA fighter, the guy who's 3 times my size. What fight have you ever? What have you been in?
Do you have a license for a firearm?
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
Do you?
She does, by the way.
Multiple.
Which means that like she's gonna have to protect you.
And
like if the house is in danger, or if the box truck is in danger, and
are you worried about her house being in danger?
They're not going to be able to protect her. You can't legally pick up that firearm and protect her.
So the last fight that I saw you in was you with your mom, and you lost that one.
But you're gonna have a woman fighting for you. Yeah,
You had a woman beat you up. It was your mom.
that's fine. I got beat up by my mom, but you're gonna be
Yes, you did.
protected by a woman.
So, okay, we went over the footage and saw Dimitri. I actually have his obituary. Can we talk about that?
I don't know anything about Dimitri.
Yes, you
But I
do.
know.
Yes, you do. Because you said in the video when you got your ass
I
beat,
know
you
that
talked
helped
about
with
Dimitri.
when you go to Florida.
Oh, no. Let's talk about this Dimitri guy.
I don't know anything about a Dimitri.
Yes, you do. You mentioned him when you got your ass beat.
Yeah, my aunt's name is Dimitra.
No, you said Dimitri.
Well, I don't know any Dimitri.
Yes, you did.
I don't.
Yes, you did. You talked about how he was your mom's heroin dealer.
So every time you mention this individual, you always bring up me, like as if I verbally said this name or something. So, but you're bringing this person into existence. I don't know who this person is.
Sure you do.
No,
You want to see the obituary?
don't care to see the obituary.
You want to
probably have
see
shown
you want
it
to see the
me.
picture of him on your grandma's porch?
Okay, you don't know what my
Why?
grandmother
What? Yes, I do.
don't.
Yeah, because you've shown her house.
What was my grandmother's address? What was it?
Fuck, I don't know. I know what it looks like though.
No, but you know what it looks like.
I'm
Okay.
sure I can get the address real quick if I just ask for it in my
Was
DMs.
I in that picture anywhere?
So why are you saying this
Was I-
Dimitri person
No,
existed at one point?
Wait. Was I in that picture?
No, it was
No.
your grandma's porch. Well,
So
you
was my
don't you
mother-
don't have to be in the picture to know that it was your grandma's porch.
Okay, what was my mother in that picture?
Where was your mother? No, it's just a picture of Dimitri.
Was
Who
my mother in
who
that
do you think took the picture?
Don't know.
Was it your
my mother-
mom?
So was my mother in the picture?
So your mom has to be in the picture for him to be at your grandma's house?
I don't know what exactly you're mentioning this guy's name for, but I don't know. who
Well,
he
it
is.
was the guy who sold, your mom the hot shot that killed Sophia, her sister. Your mom's a murderer. Your mom's a filthy, disgusting murderer.
In 2004. Okay, I was 14 years old when my aunt died.
Yeah.
How would I know?
Your mom
how would I-
murdered her. Your mom
My
murdered
mother
her.
was not living.
Your
or,
mom
you know,
murdered
knowing
her.
the location
Your
of my
mom
aunt.
murdered her.
Nope.
Yep.
My mother was taking care of a fucking
Murdered
dude in a-
her.
My mother was
Just
taking
like when
care
you
of some
guys
guy in
got
a
kicked
wheelchair.
out of the fucking nursing
There's no
home
way
because
you
you
would've
yelled
been
at your
able to-
grandma, and then you were
What
barred
you
from
doing?
the funeral. Like
You're a
then,
liar. Everything you're saying right now is a lie.
let's see. Dimitri was in his wheelchair in the pic, and his mom said that she took care of a paralyzed dude named Dimitri. Does that sound familiar?
There's no guy named Dimitri.
Yes, there
You're
is.
fucking wrong.
Yes, there is.
No.
We
No.
we have his
That was my
obituary.
mother's picture. His name was never Dimitri.
Why are you trying to lie about this now? I don't understand. Can we talk to Ellen about Dimitri? What happened? You were so happy when you had the weed. What happened? Oh, why did you get off camera? What happened?
So, Tonic, you triggered me.
Did I?
Yeah, you brought this guy's name up, Dimitri, and I'm totally like triggered because I'm totally just like triggered.
Well,
'Cause
why don't we
you're
talk about
assuming
Dimitri
my
instead of you
name,
lying about
saying
him?
that my aunt- and you're saying that my aunt died in the hot shot, and it's all funny and shit, and it's
Yeah,
like, dude, you
it's
just
pretty
fucked up the
funny.
game, bro. Yeah, it's hilarious, but
Yeah.
you know, those are truths. Those aren't really honest truth. Like those aren't really the truth.
No,
of the
those are
facts.
that's all truth. That's all truth.
No, it's not. It's not.
I have a clip of you saying his name. Do you want to go to the clip?
There's a clip of a person saying a person's name, really?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that
You talk about
Really?
Dimitri. You yell at your mom,
Really?
talk about how she did heroin for 16 years, and you mention Dimitri.
right? So that
So we
proves
got Rebel
absolutely
Blues in
nothing,
chat. He says,
unless
dude,
you
stop
know
lying
that
about
I actually
Dimitri.
knew someone.
Now, he's the one that
Unless
provided
you
the
knew-
video.
Unless you knew that I knew someone with that name, then I don't see how I would know anyone with that name.
But you did.
But I didn't.
But you did.
But I didn't.
But you
and
did. But you
you
did.
continue to try to prove it to people. I guess like the only proof you have is me using this name, or in some picture that doesn't have me in it. Doesn't have my mother.
He's
in it.
also registered
That's
under the
something
pen verified when we looked up your information. So he
You
was
gotta
living
prove
in that house at the time.
Okay, well, many people lived in that house. It was a two-family home, and we had a lot of people who lived in that house. There was many tenants, so you
So,
don't prove
Rebel
anything.
Blue says you challenged us to find out who he is, and I found out who he is. Yes, that is correct. Yes, he lived with you. Why are you lying about that? Why did you turn your camera off? Why did you turn your camera off, buddy? Come on. Turn it back on. Turn your camera back on, bud. Did you care about Sophia? Did at any point did you care about Sophia? Was she nice to you up until she died from a heroin overdose? Did she buy you toys? Buy you little video games? Why are you so sad? Do you not like this happening to you when you treat others like this? Is it not so fun? Maybe you should not treat people like this. Maybe you should learn from experiences like this. Maybe you should learn not to be a piece of shit all the time. I don't think you will, though. It's not fun, is it? No, I didn't think so. You see, this is why people like to watch you fail. Is because you treat people like this. It's not good. This is why the only person to donate you money in the last week was Jesus Cow for a troll. And it worked. Got a lot of people in my chat pretty mad. But then they realized that you're going to go buy weed. You're going to smoke it. And you're still not going to be happy. Right? You'll never be happy. Because you never think ahead. You never think about your future. Not once. But we dug into your past. Can't hide from us, Connie. You wanted to poke us. And we poked back. What did you think was going to happen? Did you think that you were going to be able to poke people and just get away with it? No. No, that's not how this works. Why are you so quiet, Connie? Quiet coyote. I'm just sitting here eating my Arby's French dip, drinking on my soda, watching you have a little mini panic attack. Priceless. Hmm. Yeah, it's my stream. Hey guys, welcome to, I guess, another episode of Tonic and Sales. We're 34 minutes in, and we got Connie to get to the point where he's completely seized up. A lot like his car is going to here in about 5 weeks. Because he doesn't spend money on his car. Remember this morning? He was like, guys, you finally got me. My car doesn't work anymore. Sitting there crying about it. What happened? Why didn't you fix your car? Why didn't you put any of that money? You could have
Hawkeye
gone
Media. What's up, Hawkeye Media?
you could have gone to what was it? Any number of car repair places. You could have got your oil changed with that money. But you bought weed.
Yeah, I thought my mental health was more important.
Then getting your oil changed.
Today, yeah.
So what's gonna happen when your car stops working?
What up, Aspa? What's going on, Aspa? What it do? What up, Yoda Doug? How's your day going, Yoda? What's been going on, bro?
So why didn't Yoda donate?
You did donate.
Why didn't he donate $10 when you needed it?
You're boring.
Yeah, you gonna drop me?
Nah, I'm just like you can drop if you want to rage quit, whatever. I'm just talking to my audience and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
because
kind of
you don't want to talk to me.
um.
You don't want to
No,
talk to
I
me
am
about
talking to you.
talk to
No,
me
I was
about
just
Dimitri
talking to
then.
you.
Talk
I
to
was
me
just
about
talking to
Dimitri.
you.
I want to talk
You're
about
boring.
Dimitri.
You're talking about some random person that I don't really know.
No,
So
you do. You do.
no, I don't.
Come on, you
So
do. Let's talk about
I
Dimitri.
really don't.
You do.
What up? I could be doesn't show up around here a lot. You know, sometimes I put him in my intro. Guys
So,
say
what's
stop
like?
fucking
Well, hold on. You said you had Icabee's information. You realize he's going to give you $100 if you say his information,
I
right?
have I could be information.
Okay, then say it. ICould be, come up here. Come up
I
here.
don't dox people. I
Come
don't
on.
dox people.
I could
I don't
no,
dox people.
Icould be, come up here. You need to,
Yeah, no, I did actually. I got my engine light turned off. I did the what is it? I
you
got to
said it
push on the
wouldn't turn
power
off. You said it wouldn't
and
turn off.
you wouldn't know about that, Tonic. You actually need to drive a car to know how to like reset
You
like
said it
the
wouldn't turn off.
engine light and stuff. Just like that's something only someone with the car would know.
You said that. You said it wouldn't turn off.
Um, it's just like you wouldn't
But you
understand
didn't
those things.
drain the oil. You
Something
just
called a
put
bicycle.
like
So
old
all
oil
you
in
really have
there.
to do is like fix like a bicycle chain or whatever. It's not really that big of a deal, Tonic. I mean,
Well,
we
I
know
do
you
know
know
you
how to.
need to drain the
I
oil
mean,
before you
that's
put
something
new
that you
oil.
know how to take care of easy. When Huckleberry's bike, kind of goes out. Maybe you can help her out with that. I know you can't protect her or anything because you need like, a license for a gun and shit. But hey, you can try to punch the guy or some shit
So
if
do
he
you have a
tries to
license for a gun?
box up with some shit. I mean, we know that you have a lot of balls and you can protect yourself against guys and all.
Just says the
And
guy who got
women.
his ass beat
I
by his
mean,
mom.
technically, I know that Huckleberry could beat the shit out of you and probably whoop your ass, but I mean, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, try to feel up on her titties and she's
Okay,
pissed
I
off.
will. I will.
I mean, if she's having a bad day, dare you.
When's the last time you touched your titty, Con?
Probably sooner than you did.
I don't think
Probably a
so.
lot
I don't
sooner.
think
Yeah,
so, but
no, probably a lot like sooner, more recent than you did.
yeah, when?
Yeah, just a guess. I don't know. You
Just
just
a
don't
guess.
really seem like the type of guy that hangs around a lot of women. You don't really seem like you got a lot of
So
balls.
what was the last time? Was it Ellen's titty? Was it
I mean, I just
Ellen's?
don't really think that Huckleberry will really be able to protect you throughout the entire lifespan of your
Are
existence. I
you
mean, maybe
threatening
a
Huckleberry?
little while there, but I mean, I just don't know how long she can protect you. I know that you weigh more out of like calories, but like she kind of has muscles. Like that's something you don't have.
Yeah. So why are you? Hey, Boston Rose, thanks for coming. Tyler Durden, thank you.
So like, are you gonna
Nicholas,
go and
thank
apply
you.
for?
David
Are you gonna
Peterson, thank
apply
you
for
for
a gun
coming.
license when you
Corrosive,
go to
thank
Florida?
you.
Are you
Richard
gonna apply
Cheese,
for a
good to
gun
see you,
license
man. What's
when
up?
you go to Florida? When you go to Florida, are you gonna apply for a gun license?
Yeah, sure.
Do you think they're gonna give you a gun?
Hell yeah.
Do you think you're gonna get a gun there?
Yeah,
Really? Are
sure.
you gonna protect her with a gun?
Sure.
Really?
Protect her against what? Are you threatening Huckleberry?
No, I'm just saying,
It
like, if
sounds
there's
like
ever
it sounds
anybody
like
who
you're threatening her.
I care about Huckleberry, I want to know that she's safe,
It sounds
and
like you're threatening her,
I
man.
don't think you can protect her, sir, ma'am.
You want me to give her the panel link? Maybe she can come up and talk to you.
Yeah, I'll give her the panel link, and I don't think you can protect her.
Okay. Let's see if she's awake. Yeah, let's see. I mean, you can ask her all these questions yourself. Hey, what's up, Tree Ghost? Good to see you.
That'd be
Joe
great.
Samuel. Good to see you, man. Chicky KT. What up?
So Kane Course mom, what's good? What's
Stormy,
good?
what's going
Doug
on?
again, what up? Salute. Stormy.
See, that's another thing. You're stealing that from King Troll, and you were sitting there bitching about me stealing stuff.
There's no stealing it. Everyone used to say salute when I was back to school. They used to just yo salute.
Oh yeah, yeah. How was school when you were a kid? Right? How was that? Tell me about your school.
It was a
Oh
bad
shit!
school. It
Oh
wasn't a
dude,
school
dope.
you wouldn't
Thank,
want to go to that school. You would have
thank
got your ass
you.
whooped. They would have been like, white boy,
Let's
get the
see.
fuck. They would have been like, white boy,
Ben
shut up.
Holden, thank you for the
You went to my
donation.
school, they'd have been like, white boy, what'd you say, white boy?
Much
They would not like
appreciated,
it.
Ben Holden.
They would not like your cattiness. Let's put it that way. They'd hate your cattiness.
Yeah, the school that you tried to act black. So what I guess what kind of like Native American are you? There's different tribes and shit of Native American. What blood are you?
What blood am I?
Yeah. Like there's Cherokee and fucking, Blackfoot, Chickasaw, all kinds of different. What Native American do you have in you?
I'm like Navajo.
Yeah? Are you so if we look back in your family tree we'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, just remember you said that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen if you find out that I'm not.
Well, because we don't think you're Native American at all.
Oh no. Should prove that. I mean,
yeah, Sammy Bear,
you,
I don't think
you know,
he's
you
indigenous
know that
Greek. He's fucking Greek.
you know that you're a fact
So
checker.
why have you been anti-Semitic the last couple days? That's kind of weird.
What do you mean? I love Jewish people.
Well, you keep I guess calling me out for being Jewish.
I'm not aware of that. I mean, I like all Jewish
Well,
people.
I mean the name of the panel is Late Night with Ginger Jew.
No, it's not goo.
Oh, you're trying to get out of that one?
No, it says goo. It's not. It does not say the other thing you said.
So
I wouldn't do that.
Well, yeah. Well, we got you doing an anti-Semitic rant. Hey, Rebel Blues, if you are watching still, can you cut out the anti-Semitic rant he did and post that on your channel so we can have that?
I don't even believe. I mean, you take a lot. You guys put a lot of clips out there. Know how to hack into a lot of channels and say a lot of things. Like what you guys do. But I love Jewish people. Exiled One is my boy.
Exiled One is Jewish.
Lauren, she's kind of fly. I know she's Jewish. She's not bad looking. You talk a lot of shit about Lauren, by the way. You say a lot of
anti-Semitic. Yeah, fuck Lauren. I mean,
wow.
didn't you call her? Hold on, didn't you call her out for talking about?
Didn't you go on a panel with like Hitler's picture and stuff with Paige?
Hell yeah, that was funny as shit.
Yeah, you did. That wasn't really funny.
That was hilarious.
It wasn't. I don't think that's.
You can find it on my last stream. When he's outside, he starts going on a Jewish rant. It's about 5 hours in.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I didn't think that was nice. I thought that was pretty mean, and no one ever really called you out about it or Paige.
Yeah, because it was really funny. Everybody thought it
playing
was
like you're Hitler, pretending that you're Hitler, putting a picture.
Well, I was gay Hitler. I was gay Hitler.
Right. Sure. So that makes it funny, I guess.
Yes, that makes it hilarious.
Right.
Why are you so offended by that?
Why are you so mad? Why are you so upset?
I'm super mad. You got me.
What are you talking about?
Here, let me turn on my camera for my audience so I can show them how angry I am. Oh, that's a green camera. I don't like that camera.
I didn't turn it on my side, so I can't see.
Well, yeah, no, I'm turning it on for my audience because this is my content.
Right.
Yes. Look how angry I am, guys. I'm super angry. I'm super upset right now.
I mean, I don't think you have any face for being upset. Like, you're the type of person who has withheld his feelings for so long. You just kind of stay in the same you're like this dude. But yeah, it's just tonic. What's wrong? Well, what are you talking about? I'm having a bad day. You can't even pretend to have a bad day. I feel bad for you sometimes. It's you can't if you wanted to have a bad day.
I mean, this is coming from the kid who was just crying about quit canceling his show. Can you What is your
I'm not
content?
doing it.
What is your content other than spurging and whining all day? Like what? Can you explain your content?
Like, like, I don't know how to express myself. Why is nobody believing in me? You're like the boy who cried wolf. Like eventually you're
When
gonna
did
want
I say
people to
that?
believe you,
When have I
and like
ever
then you're
said
gonna have
that?
no one to believe you. It's just gonna be like,
Why are you so upset?
I'm not, what?
Yeah, you seem upset. Smoke more weed, buddy. Smoke more weed.
Why would I be upset?
Come on, smoke more
Right
weed.
now I'm not.
Suck
Right
it,
this second I'm not.
suck it down, buddy. Suck it down.
Fucking dude. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Come on. So come Monday morning when you're out of weed, are you gonna start crying about how you're gonna quit your show again?
Yeah, should I say yes? Am I supposed to say yeah?
Well, yeah, it's most
Yeah.
likely what's gonna happen.
I'm just gonna say like yes because he expects me to say yes. So yeah, sure, go. Whatever you said.
So why was your mom a hooker back in the day?
That's pretty fucked up to say. But she never
We
was.
uncovered that. She isn't. She was.
Well, no, she wasn't. So that's slander, I'd say.
Yeah,
Why is your mother like half a retard? No offense.
half a retard?
No offense.
Where's the evidence of that? Because we have
Well,
evidence of your mom being a
There's
hooker.
like the Facebook videos and stuff that were put out there on Facebook of your like your
Of her
mom and
just
she's
ranting about Trump?
well, like she's a bit twitchy. Like she doesn't seem all there.
Because she's old.
Well, and I don't think that's that's all. She doesn't have like gray hair yet, so
Yeah, no, ASMR, you should totally continue the trend. You should totally put everything out on me, man. Let's see you do it.
where's ASMR? Where is he?
Wait, you don't see him?
Where is he?
You don't see him?
No, where?
Oh
Where are you,
wow.
ASMR?
Oh wow, you're stupid.
He's here. Where is he? In my chat? I can't see him. Did I block him by mistake?
I think you did, buddy.
I better block him by mistake. I'll unblock you,
So
ASMR.
you got Hitler in your chat. I don't know if you saw that.
I don't even remember blocking ASMR. That's the funny thing. So I don't know why he's not.
Why do you have
He's
Hitler in
showing.
your chat, but you don't hate the Jews?
I don't have Hitler in my chat.
You did,
Where?
Mr. H. That's a picture of Hitler. I don't think that's very,
Yeah,
Jewish
but it has a
friendly.
picture of Hitler. It doesn't say Hitler. It just says Mr. H.
Yeah, Mr. H, and then it's a picture of Hitler.
I don't. I couldn't tell at first. Should I? Do you want me to block it because it has Hitler's face?
Well, no, I mean, I'm just saying you're coming at me, and then you got him in your chat.
Yeah, but
So.
not the person in the chat using it. Like your people who went on the panel. That's different.
Not a page B too.
Yeah, I'm mad at PHB. I was mad at her first.
You were mad at
I was
page B
pissed off.
first.
I literally made a
Are you
panel right
still mad at
after you
page
guys
B?
did it.
Would you be
I
mad at?
literally made a panel right after you guys did it. Why? And saying why I was pissed off at Paige.
Oh yeah,
and
no, we laughed at you like we always do.
You just said I.
Because like you just get mad at all of us having fun. I think you hate to watch us have fun.
It could be true. Maybe I just want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
That's maybe all.
Well, you probably could if you weren't such a little shit all the time.
Fucking dick. Rebel, you piece of shit. Connie poo poo poo, Connie poo, Connie poo poo, Connie.
Why isn't anybody else coming up? I don't understand. You opened the panel.
This is a good conversation. Maybe they're just all sitting back, smoking weed, drinking some.
So do you remember your mom like taking black dick when she was trying to get heroin when you were a kid?
Anyway, I'm not even gonna.
Remember just like big Tyrone looking people coming into your house, be like, "Oh, hey, Cody."
You're boring.
She's sitting there getting hot shots, like the one she fed to Sophia that killed her.
Right. So your like mom, you said she was dead for a while there. It turns out your mom wasn't dead. And you remember when you used to say like, "Yeah, she's a fucking bitch. She's a fucking whore."
Yeah, my mom is a bitch.
Like, wow.
Like I still think that my mom's a bitch.
Your mom's a bitch. Why?
I don't know, bitch. Fucking dumb bitch. What are you gonna do about it?
I don't know. I'm just that dude gets beat up by his mom.
Yes, you are just a dude that got beat up by your mom.
Yeah, and
So, do you remember your mom being a hooker or not? Damn, you've gone through a lot of weed so far.
no,
I hope that lasts you, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell
Oh,
you, I'll probably run out a lot sooner than Monday because technically I only have 7 grams.
I don't know how much 7 grams is. I'm pretty bad at math. How much 7 grams?
Yeah. You don't know how much 7 grams is?
I
Like
got no idea.
one
You
gram,
tell me.
1 gram is like, all right, 1 gram is like this tonic.
Okay,
Imagine 7 of these.
7 of those. So pretty much like a little over an eighth.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
like half of an eighth. Well, no, I mean
Yeah.
a little over an eighth. Like when you say over an eighth, like 2/8, technically 2/8.
So I mean that would last me about 2 days. You know, if I was
Yeah,
heavily
so
when I was smoking back in the day, right? Like nowadays,
that's technically how much it'll last me.
yeah,
About 2 days.
yeah. You know, nowadays when I smoke, I'm a lot slower with it, right? So
Mm.
like I'd say an eighth would last me little under a week,
Oh, great.
maybe like 6 days. So I mean, I noticed
Awesome.
you can't really pace yourself. Like I've watched you smoke 5 cigarettes in like 30 minutes before.
I mean, I have no, maybe not 30 minutes, but like in an hour, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
bad.
I can get pretty. I mean,
And
yeah, it's not
you
good.
said you've been smoking for 15 years?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tonic. 15 years. How long have you been smoking weed for, tonic?
Oh shit. Let's see. When I started smoking, right, it
Mm.
was very beginning of high school.
Yeah, so you started around the same time I did.
Yeah, it was you remember what field day was? Did you ever have field day as a kid?
I did. Yeah, field day was awesome.
Yeah, so
So in
we
case
kind
people
of
don't know what field day
we skipped field day, right? And we went off into the woods. This was in Washington, right? I was in Lenwood,
is.
or Lenwood, Washington. And there was a couch in the woods. My friend had like 3 bowls. I didn't even know what it was. Used a tin can. We got high. Then we went to my friend Jesse Verco's house. And he had this tower of like empty monster cans, right? Like went all the way up to the ceiling. My friend JR, he grabbed a fucking Resident Evil action figure. Just threw it at the base of those cans. They all come crashing down. I was laughing fucking hysterically. Then we went
Mm-hmm.
out and drove his gas powered scooter in the parking lot. Shit was pretty fun.
Oh, sounds fun.
Oh
I
yeah.
always wanted one of those gas powered scooters. Those ones look fucking awesome.
One of my favorite
Didn't come with-
times over at Jesse's house is when it was like JR, me, Ryan Bissett, we were hanging out and JR was fucking high on ketamine and he just starts throwing all his action figures out the window, sitting there high as shit, just laughing about it. I could not keep my shit together.
Wow.
Oh yeah. It's just something about watching him just fly out the window. It just made me laugh so fucking hard.
It's like Toy Story. Like that kid Sid.
Yeah,
He's
it's been
like
a long
destroyed.
time since I've seen Toy Story, to be honest with
Yeah. Kind of remind me of Sid.
you. Who was Sid? Is
The one that wanted to destroy Woody and Buzz Lightyear
that the
and put
bald
like
one?
yeah, the one that put like firecrackers and tried to like explode Buzz Lightyear. I think Woody saves him.
You know, I was actually I was looking up shit about video games. I was looking up a bunch of lore about Twisted Metal. You remember that game, Twisted Metal?
I love that game. Hell yeah.
So, you know, they made one that was actually based around Toy Story.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was for PlayStation, right? And it had all the racers and the main guy as kids. And
Yeah,
it was kind of like it was supposed to be like a spoof on Toy Story, but with Twisted Metal.
Was it popular? And probably
No,
not.
no, it's one of the lower ranking games in the franchise. I looked up like everything about Twisted Metal in the last couple weeks, like all the endings, all the lore. Oh, I guess Andrew wants to come up. You want to bring him up?
Twisted Metal Black was shit.
I honestly I only played 1, 2, and 3, and then I stopped playing. But
The black one, the Twisted Metal Black, that was the one that was on PS3, I think.
Yeah,
Like the first one.
yeah,
PS3,
that was
good
when the
one.
PS3 was getting announced and they were showing off all the new games. Yeah,
Graphics were shit. Gameplay was shit.
I don't know. I never played it. You know,
It
when
was
I had an Xbox 360 before I had a PS3, so I played a lot of Halo, up to Halo Reach.
Halo Reach, yeah.
Oh man, like I used to get high as shit with my friends and make a bunch of tater tots and shit. We'd all fucking hang out playing multiplayer.
I
Oh,
remember when that first came out, that was popular as fuck.
did you ever play Gears of War? That was a good one.
I did, but I wasn't really into it as much. Like it was like the blocky characters. I couldn't really get into like the
You know,
fake.
that was one of the first games with that kind of cover based shooting that set the pace for a lot of games going forward.
Like by the time it came out, there was like a lot of games like that, so it wasn't really like a main focus of my play.
Oh shit! What up, Prime? What up?
See, I like this when everybody's getting along. How come we can't get along like this more often?
Yeah, I should probably.
It's because I hate Greek people.
Are you a racist?
No, Zionist.
Okay, the
Greek
fake
is not a race.
The fake me is a racist, bigot, homophobe.
Yeah, I
Don't
saw
let him
that.
up.
I mean, dude, you can't let someone come on here and just spout the N word. Like, look, Connie, I say a lot of shit, but I'm not going to go do that.
Oh, I didn't. I covered it up.
I hope so, man. Like, that's not good. I mean,
Me and Prime covered it up. We both helped to.
All right,
paint
all right. Hey, that's
well, the problem with that is, I think he started barking.
I had to mute my OBS to cover it up. Like it got bad.
Yeah. I mean, like he started off with it, and then we just kind of finished.
Like that's not cool, man. That's yeah. So what's going on with this whole car thing? I was getting people to come on the panel and tell me about it. Like it's got a red sticker on it, so like you haven't been pulled over yet. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I guess like October. Let's see. Let's see what the date was. Okay, so you got the inspection on August 4th. Right. So the sticker should be good until October 4th. It's the middle of the month right now. What do you think is going to happen with that?
I'm not thinking about it.
You're not thinking about it? You're just not thinking about it?
Not thinking about it.
Okay.
Connie, what's wrong with the car?
Oh, Prime, I'm just not thinking about it right now. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Let's talk about it tomorrow. So Andrew does want to be let up. Are you not going to let him up? Shout out to the 69 viewers. 69 all the time.
Rebel Andrew has a messed up tooth right now.
Yeah, he's vulnerable. He's like a weak tiger.
Just put some ice cream or an ice cube on that side of his mouth, and I'll shut right the fuck up.
Absolutely. You have him in the palm of your hand, Connie. Nevaeh, I don't know if the court date is October 4th. I don't know when the court date is, the next one. Do you know when that is?
You guys see that they're working on a new Twisted Metal?
Oh, are they? I know they're working on a series. I know that for Netflix.
They said once the series comes out, they're going to be putting out the video game too to coincide. I hope that Netflix doesn't fuck it up like Resident Evil did.
Oh yeah, like the Ghost in the Shell. Oh my god, that was awful. Or the Death Note one. Like,
I mean, at least the Death Note one looked okay, but when you look at Resident Evil, it's not even the fucking story.
Oh no, it's not. And I love Resident Evil too. Like, man, Resident Evil, the second Resident Evil, that was the first game to really scare the living shit out of me.
Did you see the new movie?
No, I didn't.
It was actually pretty good.
Oh, really? Is it on Prime? Prime? Let's see what it is.
I don't know. It might be.
Okay.
Rebel.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Rebel.
Is it the real I could be or no?
Hell yeah.
Oh, what up, I could be?
Who else?
I could be. Are we good?
I guess.
What do you mean you guess? That's a yes or a no.
You know.
Damn, I could be. You've been drinking a couple beers. What's going on?
No, I'm just tired, man.
All right. So
Rebel.
yeah, let's get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this, Rebel. What'd you say earlier?
Now, he said that he had your information. He confirmed that once again. He got it from Swedish Sugar.
Too. Yes.
Now, there is $100 in it for you. If you if you put out Icabee's information. He is telling you.
Yeah, if you say, you're not a doctor, put it in private.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect compromise.
Yeah.
Look at the gears moving.
To borrow, and then that friend was gonna give it back to me when I need it, and so right now they're just borrowing it. So when they
borrowing your docs, that's not how a docs works.
And they're gonna give it back.
What?
Come on, man.
So that means you had the docs at one time.
I had it.
It's a limited edition dog.
I'll let you know. Totally do that.
It's not a basketball. It's a fucking information.
Man, it's like working with the handicap with you, Rebel. Come on, man.
It slipped through my fingers.
What? What?
I don't know.
I don't think you have it.
Yo's in the basement.
I had it. And then I lost
it. You had it.
I didn't lose it. I still have it, but I just have to.
Well, you just had it. Yes, you had it less than 12 hours ago. What happened to it?
Yeah, you said you still had it.
And I'm totally going to get it back. And then we're going to totally be able to do that.
Somebody took their ball and went home. Didn't want to play with you anymore, huh?
Well, sometimes that happens, and it's unfortunate.
Just be a man and say you lied. Come on, for once.
Yeah.
Provided to you very soon.
Look, just
come on, be a man for once and just say I lied. Just do it.
Oh my God, he really can't say
I'm sorry, are you waiting for me to say something?
Yeah.
What?
We're waiting to admit that you lied.
For real? What?
Yeah, that you don't have the docs.
Well, I mean, I had it. I'm just totally gonna get it back after someone is done with it.
But you had it yesterday.
I did.
Last month.
And
you didn't screenshot it?
No, I don't do that all the
time. Yeah, you take people's pictures and cut the eyes out.
Yeah. I just
that one screenshot guy.
Let Andrew up, man.
Yeah, let Andrew up.
He's your best friend.
Yeah, come on.
He's your best friend.
Bring Andrew up.
Andrew. I don't know who he is.
Why would you let me up, but you wouldn't let Andrew up?
Because Jesus Cow gave me $100.
What does Jesus Cow have to do with anything?
I'd assume that's what he would want.
This is my first
time.
No,
he wanted you to go, hold on. No. Oh, okay, let me make this perfectly clear. He wanted you to go get weed and get high. That is exactly what he wanted, verbatim.
Technically, but I could also hear him saying in the back of my head, "Let Tonic up."
Oh no, he didn't give a shit if you let me up or not.
No, I'm just telling you, I don't even want you up here, but technically, he can, people can speak with money, and technically, he spoke words.
Can you speak with Icabee's docs?
I mean, with money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You speak with the docs and you get $100.
$100. $100 more dollars. Buy more weed.
So if my friend that I gave the docs to, who I let borrow it, also has it.
Who? Swedish Sugar?
Saying if that can also get $100 too, or just me.
Now wait. What kind of docs was it?
Yeah, I'd like to know that.
You want my name? I've said my first name on here plenty of times.
Gabby. No, not too bad.
I feel like I know what it is, but I just can't.
If it's my first name, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Docs, I mean, pretty good, pretty healthy docs.
Like address and last name.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah.
And all the horses in my stable.
Yeah, just
What does
Typical
what does ICOB do for a living? What is his job?
Yeah, Doc should be on there.
typical,
Oh, what is that? What was that?
it's a typical,
Typical what?
stuff.
Yeah, what's typical stuff?
Yeah.
There's lots of jobs out there, Connie.
Whatever.
Does he work in an office?
You
Is
know,
he a
we don't
janitor?
have to talk about that here.
Well, no, it should be in the docs, right?
I mean, we could leave that out of this.
Didn't verify.
Yeah. I don't understand why he's passing up $100.
Well, I got it from Jesus Cow, so I'm.
No. You're passing up
Jesus.
$100 more.
Does Sugar know you lied about her, or are you guys on the not talking anymore?
Well, no,
What do you
he's,
mean, how
he's friends
What
with
do
her
you mean
now
lied
that he
about
got
her?
weed.
How did I
Because
lie?
you said Sugar's the one that gave it to you.
That's correct.
I didn't.
No, you did. You did yesterday.
Yes, you did. Yes,
I didn't.
yes, you did.
Yes, you
I
did.
didn't.
You
I
did.
did not. I didn't.
You did.
When did I say that she gave it to me?
Press 1 in the chat if he said Swedish in the docs.
Wait, you said that she gave me the $100.
No. She gave you the docs.
You said the docs.
Wait, why would she give me his dog?
That's
Got
what you said. I don't know. You
Got
tell
a
us.
lot of ones in my chat right now.
That confuses me. I'm confused. I don't
Yes.
see how that could be a thing, but
Why are you
Get your
passing
oil
up
light turned
$100? You realize if ICOB was offering me $100 for his docs to say it on air, I'd be yelling that shit out of a fucking bullhorn.
yeah, but you're a doxer.
Yeah, so are you, bud.
Rebel's not.
Yes, yeah, you doxed Golden Eyes, remember?
No, I was just lended information,
And you doxed it.
but back then I didn't know what doxing really was.
No, you did. You did.
How much it would affect people and the consequences behind it. But since I've traveled to the future and have witnessed
Traveled to the
Passover,
future. So you're a time traveler now?
I have been known to time
How
travel.
far'd you go? How far'd you go?
That's how Jesus Cow and me actually met.
Jesus cow.
So yeah, me and Jesus Cow actually met in many iterations, and then yesterday he was totally shocked because I told him that I was from the future and came back to the past at that specific moment in time.
He
So that
called
we would
you a
be able to have
retard and
conversation.
told you this
Did
is
you
why
say
you're
Jesus
a
cow?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did call
See,
me, but it was in a good way.
it was not in a good way.
No, it was in a good way.
It definitely was not in a good way.
It's in a good way. It's fucking awesome. Totally okay.
Did you get your oil light to go off?
He's a million. He has enough money where he can totally call me a bitch. I'll take it.
So
If
when
you call
are
me
you,
a
when are
bitch,
you gonna beg him for money next?
If you call me a bitch, I'll fucking hate you, Tonic.
You're a bitch.
Yes, I don't like you as much. But if he said it, I'd totally be like, oh.
So when are you gonna beg him for money?
I'm not gonna beg him. You don't beg millionaires too much.
Can we not fight? Come on, let's all
that's
be
why
friends.
I asked him. That's
Oh
why
wait, he's a millionaire now?
That's why I didn't ask. That's why I didn't beg. I asked. I was just you know what? Can you
You didn't ask him. He gave it to you. You didn't even think
No, I
it was
was
real.
No, but I was can you the other day? I was can you give me $100,000? And I totally was not begging. I was just hey, give me $100,000.
You realize just as easily as he gave you $100, he could have given you $1,000, but you took the 100 instead.
Yeah, that's pretty. I don't
Did he
understand.
give you $1,000?
Sure, yes.
Sure,
How much
yeah.
of the weed did Mom take from you?
I gave her half.
That's nice of you.
I always do. So I mean,
You didn't answer. Did you get your oil light to go off?
I did.
How?
Who's a Begistan? I don't trust that account. I really don't trust that shit. I always block it every time I see it because there's no add to stream thing. There's obviously some weird hack thing that you
Tell
know about.
him tell him to type in the chat.
What do you know about Begistan there? I could be.
Nothing, I've never seen
Begistan.
anything.
Sounds like where you're from.
Hey guys, come on, let's not make
He's a
Middle Eastern jokes.
Begistanian.
Yeah, but you know something. What is authority?
He's gonna crash a plane into a fucking bank.
La, 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 la.
Okay, okay, hold on. So
What's up, who did I
Connie,
just let up on
I
the
have a
panel?
report. So,
Hold on, I let AC up on the panel. What's up,
okay,
AC?
but not
It's
Oh.
me.
Connie, or sorry, not Andrew.
What's that, Connor?
Why not Andrew though?
Scared of Andrew. Are
Why
you
not
scared
what?
of Andrew?
Wait, Andrew's in the basement?
Yeah, he is, but he won't let him up.
Why?
What's
Scared.
the noise in the background?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's just at his Taco Bell job.
Yeah.
Is that you?
McDonald's or something. Hello, Taco
Connie said he
Bell.
needed him some Taco Bell, so I'm here to get him some Taco
I
Bell.
already got some Arby's. You're too late.
Oh, okay, he's at Taco Bell.
AC's Mexican. Come on, he can be no Arby's.
Okay, so I actually have a report. I went ahead and sent Huckleberry the link. I said Connie wanted to come up. He had some questions for you, and she says, "Tell him I said," and then gives a middle finger emoji. So I guess that's her answer for you.
He doesn't want to talk.
I thought you guys were friends. What happened? Why would she
I
say
thought
that?
she was my friend too, and then she started talking to you.
Talking to me? What's wrong with that?
Like
I could be talks to me. I could be on my server.
You can talk to her and protect her through talking.
AC talks to me.
She can protect you. She can protect you with a legal firearm while you talk to her. And
legal.
Could you protect yourself from your mom?
I said legal.
Okay, did Connie say that he never doxed anyone?
Yeah, he just said that.
Yes.
I never doxed.
Yeah, well, you doxed me.
Yeah, I never doxed anybody. What are you talking about?
What about Manda?
Wait. What do you mean you did dox me?
Manda never was.
You doxed me. You showed the picture of my house. You gave the address.
Wait. What's Manda's last name?
I don't know.
I don't know because we're not going to talk about that.
No one knows her last fucking name because it doesn't exist.
Her last name doesn't exist?
Yeah, at least
not here. So Amanda just has no last name. Is that what you're saying, sir?
No, you haven't seen me put it out there. Like you haven't seen it exist. Like me putting it out there.
I mean, come on, Madonna has a fucking last name.
What about Brett? What about Brett? You've doxed him before.
He put his name out.
You showed what you thought was his house.
He started his channel with the name Brett Kitterland. He literally doxes himself. He's like, I am Brett, and I live in Lewiston, Maine.
Brett, can you come up here real quick?
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, Brett doxes himself all the fucking time.
Rebel, are you scared of Brett?
Yeah, I'm so afraid of that.
Why did you call his mom using your mom's phone?
Yeah.
He wasn't called. His mom wasn't called. That's the lie that you guys want to tell. Keep telling it.
Well, no, she was. She was definitely called. And then
can you prove that?
Yeah, so he used his mom's phone to call you
back. We saw
back.
the phone record.
Yeah, he showed that.
Well, can I see the phone record?
It's Ellen's number.
We saw it. It was Ellen's number.
So all you did was then plaster my mother's phone number all across.
That's
deflection.
So that was your excuse.
Oh,
that was your excuse for putting my mother's phone number all over YouTube. Like you were like, oh, totally. Like, guys, look, like Rebel supposedly called Brett's mom.
Well,
so
I mean, I sent the panel link in my chat, right? So Brett can come up here.
They're gonna come up with this idea, this scheme that somehow he called
Here he goes.
a number or hit. Like, what the fuck? Like, fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. Well,
Prove it, bitch.
So they're calling people's moms, doxing people, and then denying it the whole
Caller
way
ID showed Mama's number.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It did.
Bullshit.
Why are you denying this? I don't
Prove
know.
it.
Well, prove you have ICODB's docs.
Yeah, I'll trade you.
I do have ICODB's docs.
Okay.
Oh, now you got it.
Yeah, he finally got it. He got it back. The person let him borrow it again.
Wow, the person you borrowed it is totally gonna give it back to me.
You remember anything on it, man? Come on.
But I get what you're trying to do. So you're trying to make a legitimate claim that I called Brett's mom, which that never happened.
Well, it did.
So
you're making a legitimate claim you got my docs.
I could be bullshit, like saying, "Oh, you don't have his docs," trying to discredit me. I get it. Like you're trying to
comparing a truth to a lie. What? I don't understand.
Slick move right there, but at the same time, there's no proof of me calling Brett's mom, and it never happened. So your claims are illegitimate.
Well, what about the claims that you have? Yeah, ICODB's docs. Let's hear about that.
Yeah.
See, but that's why you're bringing that up, is so that you can try to make my claim.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't! This is so stupid. Why is this so stupid?
Yeah, I feel like I need to be stoned or something.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Come on, Rebel man.
Okay, so your laughing doesn't really do much except try to like make an audience believe that you won something. What did you win right now? Like what? Like I heard you laughing, but where was the win?
Well, you still haven't provided Icubus
Win or
docs.
funny?
So that's the win. So you just laughed and wasted a minute of my time because you had a chuckle for what?
Well, it's not like your
You got
time was
somewhere to
very
go?
valuable
No,
anyway.
I want to know. Like you just made a big joke right now. What was the joke? I want to know.
Are you gonna rage
You
kick
make
him
a
now?
joke. Yeah, I think so.
No, I'm asking him what the joke was.
We were
Okay?
laughing at something funny, the lie. That's all.
I was literally sitting there like, well, that's weird.
Hold
'cause
on,
there was no
AC,
joke
have you ever
made,
doxed
so-
anyone?
Oh, I was muted.
But AC,
I was muted.
yeah.
Yeah, I doxed somebody.
Okay. I could be. Have you ever doxed anyone?
Public records, I have, yes.
Okay, public records. That's not a dox. Then.
I
Arrest
haven't
record.
doxed anybody.
All right, so if there's gonna be people calling me on restricted numbers, I'm gonna drop y'all.
Oh,
I'm not having
All of
that.
us.
So I'm
I'm
gonna
not
leave.
calling you. Why would-
I'm gonna leave Prime up here.
So Prime, you can stay up here.
Thank you. I'm a good boy.
Yeah, they've had a good night. You know, that's it. That's all they got. Because they decided they're gonna be pussies and start calling me on restricted lines and shit. So once that starts happening, they decided they're gonna be pussies and start calling me on restricted lines and shit. So once that starts happening, that's on them, right? So that's not gonna happen.
I will say that it's nice to see everybody getting along now.
Yeah, well, we're not really getting along. That's the thing. It's not really that simple. And once they start pulling that let's call them up type of shit on restricted lines, that's when I'm like, all right, nah, the fun is over. You know, and it's unfortunate because like I keep it going on. I'd love to keep it going on, but then they have to pull some pussy ass move like that. You know, so it's just. But I want people to know, like, that's what happened. That's the only reason I dropped them. That was fun though. I mean, we had a good hour and something minutes on it, an hour and 18 minutes on here. Not bad. And you know, we let them up and they tried. I mean, they'll probably say that they trolled me, but I don't really even think they did.
We talked about video games and Toy Story and Sid the bald guy.
Yeah, and totally talked about irrelevant things as well, like, you know, whatever the fuck they were talking about. And but yeah, see, you know, a lot of people find Tonic to be entertaining, Prime, but me, it's just like I just don't see what all the fuss is about, and I never really did. Like, he makes supposed jokes and people laugh, but then I never really know what the catch is. It's just almost like he just laughs just to get the people riled up to laugh, and that never really struck me as much. Just kind of dead joke. Like, you can only take a joke like that so many times before it just becomes flat. It's like Jerry Lewis or something. It's just, you know, after a while it just pisses you off. You just want to punch him. I get that from Tonic. I do. I'm not gonna lie. Gives off very stale comedian kind of vibes. Still stale stand-up comic kind of weird vibes going on there. He's someone who like walk onto the stage and be like, yeah, what do you call a vagina and a dick that are matched together as one? People are like, huh, what? But it's just been some weird shit.
Hey, sorry, my mom just got home with Chinese food. I gotta go.
Yeah, you should totally get to that Chinese food. Is that USTL?
Yeah.
STL, are we good?
Oh yeah.
Are you?
Rebel, are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go eat my Chinese.
All right,
Okay,
we're good.
So STL, you're the next to try to troll me up here, huh?
Oh, I'm not going to try to troll you.
Hmm.
I am fascinated by your your culture references. Like you have like the same culture references as someone like 50 years old. It seems like, because you always make references to like older TV shows, and you made a Jerry Lewis reference, and that's people in the 50-year-old range know and up know who Jerry Lewis is, right?
Yeah, well, I mean,
You're very cultured.
I've watched a lot of television stuff. I mean, I know a lot about different shows and shit back in the day.
Yeah.
Movies.
You watch like Nick at Night?
Yeah, I mean that, and I mean, I had a phase where I liked watching black and white movies, stuff like they calm down.
What's some of your favorite ones?
Used to watch like the Western stuff, like Good, Bad, and the Ugly. What was the other one? Like that.
I remember waking up, see the Lone Ranger would be on like really early in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, that I never really checked them out.
And Lassie and Leave It to Beaver.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? You want to watch some Charles in Charge and chill, or what?
With Charles in Charles.
Oh, it's 80s TV show.
Oh, okay. No, I'm checking out actually a show called what people probably heard the other day. I'm watching Star Trek Discovery or some shit. Checking that out.
Yeah, I like Next Generation. That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's mine too. I mean, it's kind of like that. A little newer, kind of. Like it, not that bad. I mean, people say it's kind of not that good. The new season, I haven't really checked the new seasons out enough to see, but looks cool. I mean, I haven't really watched TV series for a while, so I mean, like, I'm not really watching anything that really is new, or movies or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I got stopped at like when that new Sonic movie came out, and I started watching that shit. And I'm just like, what the hell is this movie with Will Smith where he had some clone himself? But it's like CGI Will Smith.
Yeah,
sucked. It was terrible. And that's the time I kind of stopped watching movies that came out that are new.
Yeah, Will Smith, he made that Aladdin movie too, and I don't think that did too great either, did it?
Oh yeah, I didn't even check that out. It probably sucked. He played as the
genie.
The genie, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a weird little phase.
Yeah, the best Aladdin's the original one, right? With
the cartoon.
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The parrot, the dude's name.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah, he actually passed away recently, I think.
That's right.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Amanda is weird is saying, STL, are you laughing at Rebel in Discord?
No, I'm not. We're just talking, man. They're trying to throw some shade to get us like fighting.
I'll leave that.
What do you believe? You believe I'm talking bad about you in Discord?
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt right now. I mean, I give you a lot of shit, so maybe I'll try to not be a dick. Plus, I don't know for sure. I don't think so. I mean, you're here right now, and Tonic's here, so.
One second, I had to step away for a minute.
Yeah, no problem. Show when you're in Florida. Yeah, Tonic, what is that thing about you hitting on that underage dude, furry dude, gamer? Something about a gamer furry. I don't know. Anyways, Yoda, don't stoop to. I mean, I don't know if it's stupidity because I heard the same thing. I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it's true or not. I'm just don't. I don't know. I heard it. I'm not stooping to the chomo. I'm not even calling him a chomo. I wouldn't do that. It's rude. I know he called me one many a time. He calls everybody a chomo, but you know that what people welcome into this community, sort of freaking slander. Page B is yelling at STL. Paige is totally yelling at him, just giving STL talk about how to respect Rebel when he goes on Rebel's panel. Paige is totally having it out with STL right now because he totally, in Paige's view, didn't come on here respectful enough. So she's totally disciplining him and telling STL to give me like $50 or something, probably. Yeah, Paige is totally probably telling STL to throw me some money. Paige B. I could be. Did you not see the person who was here earlier? I'm not making anything up. Oh yeah, there was someone in here with an account. Yeah, I know you're talking about, Yoda. You're right about that. No, he's right, Tonic. There was someone in here who was claiming to be the underage. STL is like Pat S. Slow. I don't know. Does Pat S even go on panels? Yoda do well, yeah, he goes on Massel Report sometimes, I think, but Yoda do believe what a soft count says. I mean, you guys believe what everyone else says, which is complete bullshit. So, just saying. Or we can come to Salem. Blah 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 blah. Do you even want that rain, or should I time? I'm gonna time that one out. Shut up, Tonic. Like that's where you pull some bitch move and you like start having that urge to dox people and stuff. It's just I'm not gonna allow that. 5 minutes, timeout, 5 minutes. I didn't even know it times people out for 5 minutes. That's a long time. 5 minutes. I had no idea that when I time people out, they're timed out for that long. That's just funny.
Hell yeah, go Chiefs.
I just looked at it now. I never actually looked at how long people are timed out for. Damn. Because I'm not a commenter. I don't comment much on people's, like, I don't go to channels a lot. So, like, I don't usually know, like, or get timed out enough to know how long people are really timed out for. That's crazy. That's way too long. It should be like 1 minute or 2 minutes, not 5. Is there a way to change that? Is there any way I can like go back into my YouTube studio and change? STL, can you please say something soon before I start getting creeped out and start thinking that you're like totally talking with Tonic behind my back? Like now I'm totally getting some like vibes. Like what's going on here? I don't know what's going on. Hey, Amanda, nice Hooters in that pic. Is that a goal you are working for? Mm. We can't have real men anymore, says I could be. Do you not feel like a real man I could be? Are you not man enough? Just results in name calling when caught. Have fun, kids. I have adulting to do. I don't even know what's going on here. I can only do so much. I could be. Your expectations are way too high for me. I wasn't meant for all this. I'm not even supposed to be here. Hell, if destiny went any other direction, I would have never been here in the first place. if I'd have got a job when I should have, and I would have never been here. You really think about it. Fuck. Look at my avatar picture at my skinny voice. Wow. Her skinny voice. And no.
All right, I'm back.
All right. What? You're black?
Yeah, that too.
And what the hell?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. So Amanda's beefy, fat, meat slap says, STL, I have most of my sidewall sweet potato.
Ha ha.
How can I send some money for this quality entertainment? Do I even have my Cash App on here? I don't even think I do.
It's in the description.
Is it in the description on here?
Yeah, you got your Cash App, your PayPal,
Certain
your
channel.
Discord.
How do you know?
I'm looking at it right now.
Wait, you're not going to send me money.
No, I can't do that right now.
Jesus Cow did.
A lot of bills right now.
No, I understand. Jesus Cow sent me money.
Good for him.
Yeah. I met him in like 5 other lifetimes.
What, 5 lifetimes ago you met him?
Well, 5 separate different lifetimes.
Whoa. So you met him in each of your 5 separate lifetimes?
Mm-hmm. Both
That's
of us.
pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's why when we met, it was like we knew each other almost.
You have a connection like that with anyone else in this realm?
Yeah. There's some people. Yep.
You want to elaborate on that or no?
That's where it gets kind of difficult. Like once I start thinking too much about space and time, my nose can start bleeding from all of like that. Like it's too much like time, like warp. Like I can't like too much to conceive like that much.
Yeah, I know what you mean. When they start talking about that stuff, it's like, black holes and
like it can go into one dimension and remember like one lifetime, but like if I start delving into like other lifetimes and other people, that's where my brain could implode. It can't handle that much processed data of different universes and times. I would simply start turning like my body would start fragmenting into different time zones and blah.
Yeah, I can't imagine what a black hole. I mean, I know they talk about but actually like test the black hole. What does it do? Send a satellite into it, see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's able to pull light into it, it will just be able to pull like any radio waves as well, because radio waves are part of the electromagnetic spectrum, just like light is.
Mm-hmm. Right. I don't know. I'm just saying a bunch of bullshit.
Me too, in a way, but
I'm tired.
So you should mix it up a little bit. I think, try something else, like something different. Not something else, but like maybe a different tactic. So I think it's kind of the same thing every day now.
Yeah. So I mean, what do you suggest?
I don't know, like make some kind of goal and try to achieve that goal. It could be you need money for some weed or whatever, right? But then, I don't think when you do this thing where, hey, I'll do a silent stream, I can't see people. Do people donate to you just so you start talking again?
No. See, and that's the thing is, I know that they're not going to. And I know that I think I lost more of my donators by doing that in the first place, but that wasn't even the point. The silent streams were never about trying to make money. So like, yeah, I just couldn't talk. Like when I'm doing those streams like that, it's like because I can't get myself to talk. I just lose myself within it. So silent streams, yeah, like I'll throw on my Cash App and my PayPal, but technically, like I can't get myself to talk, even though like sometimes I want to talk, like I'll be ready to say something, and then I'll just.
But part of you is preventing that from happening.
Well, I mean, not just me. It's not just me preventing it. I mean, there's also other forces out there that are also distracting me or causing me to lose focus, right? So it's not just me, but just once you get lost, it's hard to get back. And I've lost a lot of like fans and people and friends and shit. So like, when I'm alone in that chat or alone in here and shit, it just gets worse.
But what I don't understand, like, why just like stop the live stream and take some time for yourself versus just leaving it up and kind of tormenting yourself in a way, it seems like.
That's the thing. Like, I came on to YouTube to escape the torment in the first place. It's hard to, leave this and think that it's get better with the whole purpose of even being on to escape. So, it's almost like my escape that now tortures me, but not so much like be better stepping off. I mean, if I were able to find this whole great world outside of it, I would have found it before I ever came on.
I think you need maybe a different goal or purpose, right?
I mean, I think that you're right, and I think that if I had support, I could do that, and if I didn't push my supporters away, I could probably do that. But I have issues, and I tend to, like as right as I can be sometimes, and as much as people do like me or can like me, there's a lot of reasons why I can see why people don't too. So it puts me in a very confusing spot. Like I used to think I was the shit when I first was on here talking about Andrew and Tonic. Like I didn't necessarily think that like I was great, but I thought that like people agreed with me, or I thought that there was enough people who did. Now I feel like very few do. So I can't really be confident in myself all the time. And if I'm not confident in myself, what am I going to be able to say?
You don't give yourself enough credit. I think I feel like you do you're more talented than Andrew, for sure. Tonic, you're comparable, about the same as far as entertainment value.
I mean, with this stuff, yeah, because this is just trolling anyway. Like this is, I mean, not trying to downplay it. It's just like I started off doing political stuff, and I delved into a realm that I wasn't even prepared for. Tonic had experience within this shit for years. I didn't even know what trolling even was 2 years ago. I mean,
yeah, but at the end of the day, like you're not trolling people isn't gonna like get you anywhere in life. I mean, it probably helped improve maybe your confidence to deal with some people for sure. I mean,
like it is good. Like, and I don't even want to do that. Like, that's never really even what I wanted to do. It just like, but I mean, like, that's where I'm just saying, like, I think that you're seeing, like, I'm comparable to Tonic because, like, I've kind of done more or less shit like that, or said, things not like him, but like I delved into this world. It's different than just talking about politics and or other like stuff like gaming, whatever. I mean, like, there's other communities out there specifically for other things. Like, this is a community with more or less drama, I guess. And it's definitely not something I wanted to fall into, but I did, I guess. And I don't think that I don't like, I just don't want to consider myself drama though. And I just got this weird after effect from it all, where like that's where I end up going at people and start
but you can change that. It's not. Is that who you are?
I don't know anymore. Like, I don't think so, but
no, of course not. You could change that and be the person you want to be.
Yeah.
You have control over that. No one else does.
I don't know. I thought I did. Sometimes, like, I end up hurting a lot of people with even just words.
Well, sure. I mean,
and that makes me feel less about myself. It's not like he's building me up inside or anything. And I just.
So you're saying you feel bad for hurting people? Or some people, or no? Do you feel like everybody that you've attacked deserved it in some form and fashion, or it's you don't have to answer that. I mean, just think about it, and then my opinion, like, if you really feel like you did something against someone that they didn't deserve it, you should reach out to them and apologize.
It's just more or less like yeah, that there's a lot that I've said to hurt people and that I feel bad about, but it's not that simple. Like, I feel more or less angry at myself. I put a lot of weight on my shoulders, so it's not like, even if people forgave me, am I going to be able to forgive myself for the way I'm, for just becoming the person I am?
Well, I mean, it would help if whoever you did something wrong to forgave you for doing that. Then why should, if they've forgiven you, why do you let that not forgive yourself? If you hurt someone, they've forgiven you for it, why keep holding on to that? And
yeah, that's the thing. Why, and that, I don't know, that's just something I've lived with for a long time, where I just hold a lot of weight for no reason, even if I don't have to, and not intentionally, but just like, I don't know, like, my mind just works quick, and I can't really stay in one place for too long sometimes.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you just need to change a few things, or maybe change where you're at and your mindset.
Oh my god, Eskiel
will help you along the way.
Like,
right?
he's genuinely trying to talk to him.
Mix it up a little bit.
I mean, I wake up and tell myself every day I'm gonna do something else or do something better, but
Like what's something that you would like to get done, or goal that you have outside of YouTube?
I guess I'll have to figure it out. I still haven't yet. And just, I don't feel like people on here are giving me much help, or whatever tactics they've been using to try to help have not helped. And not the donation. I'm not talking about the donation. I mean the actual just support. I have not seen a lot of support when it comes to just support, not the donations, not the, pat on the backs, like, and you did a good job, but like just being there and being supportive. And I just haven't seen a lot of that. So it just, I don't know anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
but do you feel like you've hurt a lot of people, and your supporters are either afraid to support you, or they've once supported you and you've attacked them in some form or fashion over time?
I mean, in a sense, but a lot of them were already scared to begin with to comment here, if not most. I mean, it already was like that. That's kind of why I was going at people to begin with, was because I was just like, I already felt like I was secluded, and there was already a shift of people who were heading over there or heading over to Andrews, and that made me lose a lot of confidence in myself. Period.
When you lose, I mean, there's a large like group dynamic, in the community.
I got bombarded by an entire group on the internet for over 2 years. How else am I going to respond? I'm just going to end up getting worse. And the more silent treatment people give me, the worse I get too. It's not like that's going to make it any better. So, and I get that there's very few solutions when it looks like I'm attacking everybody, but I don't think it's that simple. I mean, I really think that there was a dynamic that was used against me with this narrative to try to, build hate at me in various different ways. And I think that people were used in a lot of that. And yeah, sure, I went off on a lot of people during it, but they knew I was being played with and shit, and during having a lot of mental health issues and shit like that, like people were taking advantage of that.
You guys got mad at Jesus Cow for donating? No. What Jesus Cow did was actually pretty entertaining. What STL is doing right now, you guys should actively be mad at this. STL is the fucking worst.
That on top of speaking to people in here, befriending people, trying to get people to turn on my back anyway, telling people to stop donating, this, that, and the fourth. Like, of course I'm gonna question people, especially when people start going from this chat to that chat to this chat to that chat, and they're two completely different environments. Well, they should have been, like this channel was never supposed to give off any Andrew vibes or Tonic vibes. The only reason why it has is because a lot of you people have asked for them to be here and participate and constantly get let on the panel. I've tried to make this a place where they weren't present, where we could keep that shit out of here. You guys wanted to keep bringing it in, and when you bring that kind of hate into this, don't expect any love and joy and peace.
But I think that fuels the machine in a way, right? That all that drama and bullshit, right?
There should never be a machine that's fueled to that extent, or hate that's drawn towards me to that degree. Even you, like, you're coming up here and you're making this about me when you have a lot of issues yourself with your ex-wife and shit like that, where you don't even give a fuck technically, but you're here judging me. You're playing the troll.
See, now we're taking a turn here now.
I mean, you're gonna run back to sucking Tonic's dick. You want to come up here and try to troll me and shit. I'm gonna troll you back.
I'm just talking.
Here he goes.
Like, but you're pinning all this hate onto me, acting like I just attack my audience, and I get where you're going with this. But at the same time, you paint me up to be like that, and I lose my audience either way.
What do you guys
I'm gonna
think?
stand
Kick
up for
in
myself.
30 seconds?
You should.
Yeah. So I don't have to feel guilty for shit, in my opinion. They can get over it.
Well, don't you have? Do you feel like you're responsible for some of this?
No. They can get over it or they can't. Okay, I've never gone real life on them. If it's that serious where they want to, make it seem like it's all about them, that's great. That's cute. But I'm sure they've gotten enough payback through their tactics of using Andrew and Tonic. Okay, same as you. Okay, I'm sure you've grabbed on his coattails long enough to know that you're just using someone else to come at. And that's real slick of you, buddy. You can't be fight your own battles.
I'm not doing that.
Supposed to do it. No, you do. You have to hide behind Tonic to do it. We know you're not a man. I mean, you have an entire channel for yourself and you can't even use it. Count on him every day for your content.
Why is coming on here to talk and
like you'll say, like you show up over there, like you knew you were unblocked here all day. First thing you do was comment over there.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, this comment where I don't have like a checklist, right?
No, bro, look, it's cool. We know you're a piece of shit.
Oh my goodness! All right, tomorrow I'll type in your chat first.
No, look, bro, it's cool. You want to come up here? You want to try to troll me? You don't want to, talk and have a normal conversation? You want to play this fucking game? Like, play it, fine, do it. I mean, I think that is pretty pathetic because I know deep down you want to be my friend and you want to kind of act like you care, I guess. But like then you want to pull this shit and try to be a professional troll. You want to play like this is IP2. You really want to act like this is some sort of big fucking, like this isn't that important, STL. You know that, right? There's not that many people watching this shit. You're a secluded little group.
Sure, yeah, and on the number scale, right. But I gotten to know everybody. This is like a large extended family in a way. We kind of all know each other. And
if you live or die.
What?
A family that doesn't give a shit if you live or die.
I don't want anybody to die.
They don't care if you live or fucking die, STL. That's the truth behind this. And I'm not even kidding.
I don't think everybody feels that way.
Feel that way. If you died tomorrow, they would make a joke out of it, and you know it.
I don't think so. Some people may.
If Paige died tomorrow, do you think they wouldn't make a joke out of it? Your same people that you call friends. You think they would make a big fucking joke out of it?
I think the very small group of people might.
And then that small group of people would make it into a big group of people. In the week from now or 2 weeks from now, it would be the biggest joke in the fucking community.
No, I don't think so.
I think so. And if not that, then they'd weaponize it. You think these people are your fucking family? I would have been your family more than they would have ever been your family just by being your
I was including you too.
Being an actual friend to you. But you don't want a real friend. You want fake friends who don't give a fuck whether you live or fucking die. That's a fact.
So all right. So who doesn't care if either one of us live or die? Let's hear your list.
Okay. Well, we're not going to play that because I a list right now or proof to show.
Well, I don't think this large group of people you're talking about feel that way.
You know the dynamic of this community. Okay, if someone passed away in this community, would they really not make a joke out of it?
People have passed away.
Okay, and as far as I've seen, they never have as far as I've seen, when they use that or when someone dies, they use it as a weapon either.
No.
Yeah, or
they'll
Sarah? Make fun of it. They used her as a weapon.
Who?
Sarah.
Yeah, I know who used her as a weapon.
You guys did. Izzy, Tonic, you.
Explain. How was she used as a weapon?
You guys said that I used her for clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
Because I made a memorial video for her.
Where's the memorial video
Okay.
now?
I mean, that's just a couple people's opinion, right? Don't.
Well, no.
If you felt like you did it and you did it from a good place in your heart, then I mean, just live
But
with that.
It wasn't just one person's opinion, though. That was like, you know, a majority of the people here.
Right. Yeah, but that's how that works. You know, they're gonna take something that you've seen this, and it happens to everybody. They'll find something that, and they'll just keep repeating it over and over again.
So you understand that if you died tomorrow, they would not care. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm trying to get you to understand that
I think the majority of the community would.
Yeah, that kind of sucks right there. That's not really like a family, in my opinion. I mean, a family cares about people. STL. Families
Right.
care about one another. They watch over one another. They don't attack one
Because there
another.
are family feuds, right? So they have.
Not every day, all right. Not to the extent that you guys have feuds, all right. Not how you guys do it. That's not how a family works. No. I don't know what kind of family you have been in, but that's called a dysfunctional family.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely part of one of those.
Well, if you're part of one of those, you shouldn't be too proud because usually those they don't work out too much. They don't work out.
I mean, I can't choose my family. I can just choose how I interact with them, and
that's the thing. They're not your family, so you can choose their buddy. I mean, that's kind of the thing.
I'm talking about like real family, right? You can't, if my real family's dysfunctional, I can't.
Yeah, but we're not talking about a real family. We're talking about your internet family here, the one that you say is your family, right?
And I can choose who I interact with here on the internet.
You can choose between the people who you interact with on the internet, yeah. And you know, it seems to me like you and Paige choose to linger around a very negative aspect of that side of the internet. And that's fine, but you should be transparent with people because there's some people out there who have hope for you too and actually think that you both have good intentions. And I don't believe it. I don't see it for that anymore.
So
honestly.
Is there anybody here that has good intentions?
There could be. I've lost hope for you specifically.
I know. But I'm not want to hear who do you feel has good intentions? Because I think that you don't think anyone has good intentions in the community.
Well, I do. I think even Shelly, Sweet as Sugar. I think even as much as I'm might be upset about some things, I think they have good intentions. I do. Better intentions than you do.
Okay.
I do. I honestly do. I think that Rue.
I disagree, but I mean, go ahead.
I think Rue has better intentions than you or Paige, and she's new, and I know that me and her have had our falling out, but I honestly think that she probably has better intentions than you and Paige. I mean, she doesn't hang around and linger around the same people that abuse you two every day. I mean, you both seem to like the abuse. That's the thing. You know, there's not many.
Lately, I've been hitting back. You know, and it seems to be.
To Erickson, I'd say I kind of, you know, at this point, I don't know. Like, I think that she probably wants better for the community. She wants better for herself. Like when it comes to the people she hangs out with. You know, that's not saying much about you and Paige because you guys still go back no matter what. That's the thing. You always run back to the drama, to the hate. And, you know, you might see yourself as not being hateful, but you're surrounded by it. It's surrounding you. It's, you know, a part of you. You can't hide from it. It's what you've kind of become, but you shouldn't hide.
I'm not afraid.
I'm not saying you're afraid. I'm saying that you're hiding from something. Like it's almost like you're trying to be or play some good guy behind a, you know.
I feel like I'm a good guy.
You can be. I'm sure you can be. And there's things that I'm sure there's good things about Paige, and I know there is, but I think that you both lose yourselves within this a lot. You look at this like it's your family, you know, like that's troublesome. You know, that is. You should have a family outside of this. And it seems like you and Paige have more time on here than you probably spend even together sometimes. And that's not natural. It's not good.
Yeah.
You probably, you know, need to think about that before you talk about me getting off the internet.
Is natural living with your mom at 32? Is natural spending $100 on weed when you should have got your car fixed? Is natural not having a job for years on end, not providing for what you consider is left of your family while the rest of them don't talk to you?
Internet.
I'm not saying for you to get off the internet.
Oh, earlier you were kind of how they're
No, I just
staying.
wanted you to kind of like, change it up a little bit, maybe do something a little differently, or you'll find something you enjoy and say, hey, I want to get back to doing this because I enjoy doing that. Or
You're right. No, you did say that. You did say that. Yeah, you're right about that. I should. I mean, even if it's just putting like a weed video on or some shit, something talking about something else. I mean, something else, I guess, besides the hate.
So when I reached out to ASMR in DMs, the reason he's not coming in under his own account and doing this when it's obviously him is so he can deny that he said any of those things and say, "Oh, you got trolled by a sock account. That ain't even me. That ain't even me, baby boy." So I mean, confirmed coward. He's too afraid to come in here and have a conversation. He's just a straight bitch who lost all his friends.
That's not what people want to watch. Then, but the thing is, it's like you're over there at Tonics a lot, and he does nothing but the drama, right?
Yeah, but
majority of the time, he's probably shitting on me, and you seem to like that. So why don't you ever tell him to switch it up? Seem to like him talking about me.
I do. Paige does. Other people do too.
But he doesn't, does he? He doesn't switch it up. So what's that say? I mean, like you guys.
I think he has, but he, in some aspects, but I think we all kind of fall back into,
shitting on me.
Well,
yeah,
I guess that's what gets the most attention, right? Or there's a lot of people out there. I mean, when you don't go live, they're like, "Where's Connie at? What's he doing? What's It's like you're a part of their lives in a way. Like this is a TV show that people watch every day.
Does my misery entertain you, STL?
No.
Yeah, it does.
No.
Yeah, because that's what the majority of it is now, is misery. At least that's what I'm feeling. So is my misery your entertainment now?
No.
It is. Because you watch.
I don't really get enjoyment out of people suffering.
Every time that Tonic is restreaming me and going live when I go live, and you're right there, you're telling me you don't watch it, you don't like it, but you do, and so it's confusing.
Yeah, but think about it this way: if someone's restreaming you, you're the content, right? They can't.
Okay, well, if I'm living in my misery and you're witnessing it, that's content.
Are you living in misery all the time?
I am.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then change something. Fix it.
Those times where I try to make light out of it, those are the few times in my day that I get to actually pretend that I'm happy. And you take that even away from me. You even rob me of that.
Yeah, but these are all things you're blaming others for. Do you have the power to change?
Because you're supporting misery. Because you're basically supporting the hate watching while at the same time telling me to do something else. You're copying my content every day with somebody else, and then you're saying, why don't you?
Yeah, but take the whole YouTube out of it.
Going to be copied by your little friend either way.
Take YouTube out of it. Put that aside. Like, what is making you miserable every day? And then change that.
See, you and Paige, what I thought to be friends being there every day, being over there, that kind of makes my inspiration dwindle.
Okay, so I should just hang out over here then, right? Is that what you do?
Well, they provoke me. Like, you're intentionally provoking me to get worse. When you're over there at Tonics, my former friends, supporting that bitch who's hate watching me, yeah, it's hard for me to get inspired, you motherfucker. Like, you know that. When you're over there and you're cheering him on, that's what you're telling me is don't succeed. Don't do anything better. Stay where you're at.
Just be a sheep and just come over here and just.
You're basically telling me to become that lol cow every time you're supporting that shit. Yeah.
Thank you, Abs. I appreciate that.
And it's not just you. I'm not going to just put the blame on you, but you're one of my former friends who I thought that would have been somebody who wouldn't have just delved to those lows, but you seem to find it entertaining.
I don't find it entertaining seeing people suffer. I can identify with a lot of things on here, and it going on in your life too, right? And it sucks. And I like to see people overcome their challenges and come out on top, be better people in the end.
But Yoda Doug has a point there, but a lot of people don't come here either, and that's why my channel doesn't grow. And even you showing up over there, that tells people to not come over here.
You're being silly.
It's because it chased everybody away. Also, my channel, I don't give a fucking shit about my channel. I haven't cared about my channel in about a year. I just do this because it annoys the shit out of him and it works. You guys like to watch it, but God, now almost 5 days now. I love all you guys. I think everybody who watches is fantastic, and I thank you so much for that. You have no idea. But as far as my channel growth, I don't care. This isn't what I care about. I have things that I do care about. So there's that. I care about the friends I make here. I made a lot of friends here, and I appreciate you guys.
So we all just have to come over here. It just sounds like you guys don't want.
If you were a lol cow and everyone was making fun of you, I'd have your fucking back. All right, and you know that I'm over here alone most of the time, being that fucking lol cow for your little bitch friend, and you're gonna really make it seem like I'm doing something wrong? I'd have your fucking back if you were in this situation. That's the difference between me and you.
So what do you want me to do? So you just want me to come over here every day?
Yeah, look, buddy, do whatever you want to do. All right, I'm not thinking any less of you, but I'm not going to be thinking any more of you either at this point right now. There's a lot of reasons why I should question you, and you know it.
Okay, yeah, you should question everything.
No, don't okay me. You know it's the truth. Don't fucking sarcastically answer me like that. You know it's the fucking truth. You think of me like I'm just some fucking retard.
No, I don't.
You used to have respect. You used to, donate, but now you're just gonna treat me like I'm just some fucking shit.
I only donated you.
You have no knowledge of everything going on. I don't know that you're telling me. I'm not aware. You're just gonna pick and pry at me like I'm just some sort of experiment now. I get it, buddy. Don't worry. Act like I don't fucking know. Keep telling yourself you're a good guy. Whatever, dude.
Other people say I'm a good guy too.
Yeah, and those other people don't care about you that much.
I've been told by a lot of people throughout my life that I'm a pretty good guy.
It's great. Me too. I don't know, STL. I'm not trying to really give you shit, but at the same time, I have to give you shit. You realize that, right?
Yeah, I think we want to fight.
No, I don't want to fight, but I just have to give you shit because if I don't, then it's technically I'm just that mental fucking person who has nothing to stand for. I'm just that fucking retard who everyone can just pick on and call a lol cow because he's just spurging out for nothing. And I get you want to paint me up to be like that, but no, there's a reason why I'm pissed off at a lot of you, especially you and Paige.
Yeah, but I feel like you've all your problems you've pin on someone else. You can't.
Dude, all my fucking problems, all the problems in my fucking life. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Whatever.
Well, hey, you want to talk about it or no?
Shut up. You're a pussy, SEO. You're a little bitch.
And I think it's just a defense mechanism what you're doing. Because I think I'm right. You do have control over your life. You can make some changes. You don't have to do this every day. You can be happy.
Yeah, I'll shut the fuck up. I know you're trolling. All right.
I'm not.
Cut the fucking act. Shut up.
What do you want to do? Just fight like everyone else does?
What are you, high again? Shut up.
No.
As
Yeah,
he's
you are.
high. Fuck out of here.
How many Klonopins you sucked down today?
I don't take Klonopins.
Whatever. You're acting like a bitch, STL. You know, right now, I just don't appreciate the way you're trolling, because I know you're trolling.
I'm not. No one told me to come up here.
Funny thing is, no one did. No one told him to come up there.
No one told you to ask questions that I don't want to necessarily answer either, right? No one asked
Yeah,
you.
they're tough questions.
No, yeah, right. Tough questions. No one asked you to paint me out to be this terrible person who needs to be accountable for all this shit. Meanwhile, you're sucking on other people's dicks.
You don't feel like you should be held accountable for things that you've done wrong?
You don't think I've already been held accountable to the degree that I've been held more accountable than anyone else. Are you fucking kidding me? You mean having people being brought to my home and following me around everywhere I go isn't enough? What else? Do you need to shoot me in the fucking head too?
No, I'm not Bird, okay?
Well, then what? What do you think I need to be held accountable for more? For what? What else?
That's the question you have to ask yourself. I shouldn't say, hey, you should do this and you should do that. You should think about it and then say, think about someone that you've done something wrong to. You should make amends, apologize.
Do you think you're that person who should tell me to apologize?
I mean,
Oh
what's
my
wrong if
God.
I do it or someone else does? I'm just giving you some advice.
He's about to
You're a
kick. He's
piece of
about to
shit,
kick
and you
STL.
should never be judging me because you're just a
So
piece
you
of
have to have like Mother Teresa tell you to apologize to people? I mean, what does it matter if I do it or Mother Teresa does it?
You're not that great of a guy. Like you're a sinner too. You say
We're
I
all sinners.
apologize, and technically I'd say that you and Paige should apologize to me
For
for
what?
the shit
Okay,
that
what do you want me to apologize for?
for befriending me
For what?
and then setting me up to be a law cow,
What?
selling me out. You sold me out.
Nope.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
sold me out. Paige sold me out.
Oh my god. I like how Paige is even entertaining this.
And that's fine. I mean, you want to sell me out, that's great and all, but now what are you doing right now? Because right now it just seems to me like you're just trolling me. Like, there might be some people in here who can't tell the difference, but I can.
Can you?
Yeah, but it seems like when things go wrong for you, it's other people's fault.
Okay. Well, that's the funny thing. Like if STL really cared, he could have reached out to me in Discord or somewhere else and told me that. But you never do you?
Oh, the good old.
You always
I'm
reached
not
out to
talking to you. I'm not like attacking you. I'm not raising my voice.
You always want to bring it to the forefront.
Yeah.
Why? Because you want to make a big public spectacle out of it, don't you?
No, I don't.
You want to sound like you're a fucking guru right now. Like it's Dr. Phil STL up here. He's going to put himself away into success. Yeah. What's up, Shelly? FTL is just being my little bitch.
Oh shit, Shelly's in the chat. I gotta switch my account. Give me a second.
Well, Shelly can come up here too. I'll tell
FTL
her the same thing.
totally get it. Like, to those people, yeah. But I mean, what about everyone else? Like, it's just that, like, I just never heard a sincere apology for anything that's meaningful. That really, like, is meaningful. So, that's the thing. Like, I don't feel like I necessarily have to give apologies when we have people in this community getting famous for having to do anything.
What is
But
the thing famous is?
Yeah, but even when we talk about apologizing for something and taking ownership, you've pushed it off on someone else. He goes, well, I never seen Tonic do it, so why should I have to?
yeah,
Right? That's the excuse.
Yeah.
It's a cop
No,
out.
hey, no, and that's a good excuse because then
No,
before
it's not.
It's
I'm the
literally
one being
not.
held accountable for all of your mistakes,
Oh my god.
and I'm not taking that.
Just
I'm not putting
be the
no,
better person, right?
the weight of your community on my fucking shoulders. No fucking way. Not even a little bit. Not anymore. So no, I'm not held accountable for any of it, nor am I going to apologize. If I want to apologize, I will apologize to that particular person that I have to apologize for. For instance, Shelly, I want to apologize to her. I've treated her a little unfair for the past
When
few
you were out of
weeks
weed,
and stuff.
and
Like
you
I've
really
kind of
can when
gone
you're out
off
of
and
weed.
said things, and I've added her into it.
You fucking yelled at her when you're out of weed, and you called her a stupid bitch, and you're going to again when you're out of weed again.
I apologize, Shelly, and I do apologize. And she knows that I mean it, I hope. But I'm not going to make this about your community, STL. I'm not going to start doing rounds or making rounds and start apologizing to all these different people out there. Okay?
No, I'm not. I want you to do
every day.
If you feel like you did something wrong to someone, you should apologize to them. You don't have to do it publicly. You just
my friend. Okay, if someone's my friend, then I care enough to apologize to them. If you're not my friend, STL, even if I did something wrong or said something wrong, guess what? I don't feel a damn thing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, if I don't know you and you're not my friend, then I know. Like, yeah, I can push you to the side and be like, whatever. Because at that point, they're looking at me like that. They're seeing me like that. It's not like I'm going to change their opinion. How?
Okay, but do you feel like you did anything like that? Kind of you overstepped your own line or morals?
I'm a channel owner, so I have to feel that all the time. That's what it takes to be a channel owner, no matter what.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no matter what. If you have an audience, you can piss them off very quickly.
Right.
It's not that difficult, and you learn real quick that it's not as like you feel like you're just talking to yourself, but you're not. That's the difference between being in the comment section and being up here. Is that up here you have an effect. Down there, you don't. Down there, it's meaningless. Up here, this is where you get people's emotions and you get people twisted up into thinking that you're this person when you're really not. Like that whole confusion comes from this shit, the panel stuff. Down there in the comment section, nobody gives a fuck about that. Just saying. No.
People do.
Like the most people care about the comment section are the commenters. The people who comment are the ones who care. The people up here who are on the panels, we don't have enough time to understand every single commenter's feeling. That's not our obligation to understand every single commenter's feeling. It's almost inconceivable. Like you
can understand where some of the people, right? You don't have to every single one.
Well, that's what it takes when you're in a community like this. Everyone wants to feel acknowledged. Every single person. That's the problem. If it were just an audience that understood that they only fit one part to play, which is just to be an audience member, then this would be simple. But they want to be part of this. They want to be
interactive.
They want to fucking stick a needle in their fucking vein with the shot of Connie in it. It's just these people are sick, and you are too. It's not like this is healthy, what you people do. This isn't the fucking news. All right? This isn't like I signed up for this abuse. Okay? Like, people aren't willingly signing up for your shitstorm.
Yeah, but you have the power to change that.
Shut up. I've already changed it. Shut up. I've already changed it. If not, I wouldn't be here still.
Okay, but it's not where you want it to be.
You're talking right now with me if I didn't do something or change something. Yes, I did. And maybe you don't see the effect of it right now. And you think you're winning on some sort of end, but you're just in the same game that you were from the beginning. You're just a wannabe. You're a wannabe troll. You want to be like Tonic. You want to dress like him. You want to walk like him. You want to talk like him. I mean, like that. Cool. Like that whole internet blood sport thing. Like you're fascinated by it. Like you're amused by it. Like that's your entire life. And you're gonna.
This is the second Jungle Book reference he's made. I think he watched that movie recently.
You're gonna get old being obsessed watching this shit. You're gonna cry one day thinking about how you wasted a lot of your life focusing on nothing, on shit.
That's what I don't want to do.
You've invested your life into meaningless shit. My depression now becomes your depression.
I think that's true to some people here, sure.
But that's not my fault.
No, it's their fault for not changing that, right?
Okay, if I'm depressed and I'm expressing that on here, is that my fault that the audience is now depressed? Am I responsible for fixing their depression if they get depressed? Let's say.
No, I mean, if you're just talking about your life and
they willingly
how tough it is and how bad it is, and
if they know that I'm willingly on here depressed and they continue to watch, is that my fault for them watching and getting depressed?
No.
So, I mean, I don't see why I'm such a big problem for people, because all I'm doing is all I'm really doing is just hitting the go live button. When you really think about it, like I piss people off with my words, yes, but who doesn't?
So you just go live, you can just say whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Are you going to call the YouTube police on me? What are you going to send people? Are they going to send more people to come to my home and tell me I can't?
I mean, you can't say certain things, you know.
But I did, and I have. So what are they going to do about it? What are you going to do about it?
I mean, you can't say stuff like, you want to do something to the president, right? Because you'll get, Secret Service knocking on your door.
No one said that they're going to do something to the president.
Right, I know. Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you can't just get on here and do whatever you want. You can't.
Well, yeah, well, you can't tell people what they can and can't do either, because you're not the fucking police. Are you?
Nope. I'm not the police.
Who are you to tell me, though? Like,
just a guy.
I could say the same to you. Like, you can't come on here and say that certain things, or have Paige B come on here and drink a Mike's Hard Lemonade while she's driving behind a fucking wheel of car. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, who are you to be the moral police here?
Right, but when she did do that, people
didn't respect you. People didn't respect her.
Right.
Right. So who are you to be judging?
I mean, did Paige say like, it's your fault that I drank a Mike's Hard Lemonade? No, she didn't say that.
If she did,
you guys pushed me to drink a Mike's Hard Lemonade and while I'm on live stream and driving.
The point where she drank it and showed it on the video live, that was
right,
more than enough.
But she's never blamed anyone for doing that.
No, she has people blaming her for doing it.
Right. It's because her choice to do that.
She's smart. That's like, either way, that doesn't prove anything.
She's control of her own actions, right? So
it doesn't prove anything. That just proves that she's a retard. No
but I'm saying what she's not doing, she's not blaming others for what she did wrong.
Kaleidoscope, no.
I mean, I don't think it would matter whether she did or she didn't, though. That's my point.
Yeah, it would.
Like I would say, if you do, that's wonderful, and I appreciate that. There's no need to, man. Like, the content completely free. I mean, hell, I'll be honest with you. I'm not even like genuinely proud of this content, right? This is just a restream. Hell, I'm getting tired of shit. But I mean, it would mean the world to me if you did. That'd be awesome of you, and I would give you my hearty thank you, and I appreciate you.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, he went behind the wheel of a fucking car drinking fucking Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Right, but my point is, if she said, well, it's Rebel's fault because he was yelling at me yesterday and I was upset, she didn't make an excuse for it like that.
No, you have other people making excuses for her, like you, enablers.
I didn't make an excuse for her.
You do a lot by enabling her. And then by making excuses for her when she does something wrong. That doesn't help the situation, I don't think. I don't think that helps it much. like if people saw improvement from Paige and they saw that she was doing better and not actually like, you know, drinking herself to sleep every night, maybe. But I don't think we've seen that.
She hasn't been doing that.
Okay, right. Like you know, like we know, just like you said,
Okay.
like you know about me. Well, I mean, let's test you. Let's test you in the same.
All right, let's go.
You know, like well, I just did.
I told you she's not doing that. School's started, and you know, we're.
Dude, whatever. I mean, whatever makes you feel better.
I'm telling you the truth.
Hey, enabler TL over here. Eating on. Yeah.
What?
What you eating?
Nothing. I'm drinking some Coca-Cola with. It's got this at Costco. Some original spiced rum, Kirkland.
Well, like an alcohol drink?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's patiently crafted and made with rum distilled 5 times from the first pressing of virgin sugar cane, grown in rich Caribbean soil and tropical sunlight.
Sounds good. A lot of this.
So it's distilled 5 times. It's made from the first pressing of sugar cane that was grown
You're not
in the
wrong.
Caribbean.
Yeah, because rum is from sugar cane.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then vodka is made from potato.
Wheat.
Wheat?
Yeah.
Which one is made by potatoes?
You can make vodka out from potatoes too. You know, people have been fermenting things for centuries.
Yeah, they
Grapes. I mean, people have been drinking alcohol for, I don't know, centuries.
That's probably why it's so popular.
Yes, Connie,
They're
become
more
a drunk.
popular than other things.
We want to see you become a drunk.
So, I mean, I guess I can understand where you're coming from, STO.
From what aspect?
If it means how
What's
I've
up,
hurt
LG?
Paige or how I've hurt you personally, like I apologize, and I definitely don't know. Like I definitely think I haven't said it, like to the point where you could probably.
Yeah, but what are you apologizing for?
Have
what-
I?
He doesn't.
Have I not upset you both, or
Yeah, if you upset me or hurt me in a way, but you have to understand, like, you have to say, yeah, this thing that I did, or you have to realize what you did wrong. You say, oh yeah, I hurt you. Sorry about that. You know, doesn't seem very.
well, I've name called you and Paige a lot. I've said a lot of names, words. I apologize for that. I mean, I probably wish death on probably you both at some point.
He did.
Well, we're still here.
I apologize for that. I don't feel dead.
Dumbass.
That
I wish death on you at one point.
Not-
That's all.
something I necessarily want. I mean, that time when you thought that I doxed Paige and you or whatever, I didn't do that, but I did pull up the banner. Someone did do it, comments, and I was aware of it, and I still allowed it. So I apologize for that. I'm not really gonna apologize for the, going at you both for for going back over there at Tonics and shit. That I'm not gonna.
If you don't feel you should apologize, then don't apologize.
Oh my god, what is happening?
I mean, that's really the only issue I had with you both. Anyway, was just that I just felt like I was just being like,
yeah, right,
pulled into some shit that I didn't want. Like I don't want to. Like I just didn't want to talk to those people at some point, and just like I just kept felt like I was being dragged back into it. And like I know you guys want me to make friends with a lot of people that you're friends with, but like I just like, you know, at that time, Rada was driving to my home and shit. So like I was paranoid. Like I was just looking at like there's Paige and STL hanging out at the dude who drove to my home. I wasn't looking at it like you knew him or like he was your friend for years.
Yeah, but there's quite a few people that talked to Rada and said, "Hey, look, you know what you did."
No, I mean, and I know now, like he does. Like I know he's not that type of dude now. You know what I mean? But like at that time, you know, I was paranoid. You know, so I just felt like I was being like set up or some shit. I don't know.
LG, I know. I would be the first. I'd be the first.
Like I don't think you and Paige were responsible or connected necessarily, but like it was just like seeing you both like there kind of just like made me lose it for a little there. So, and then seeing you go back over to Tonics and shit, like it's like a repetitive kind of like cycle. Like where like once I see it, it's just like I can't control it. Like I just automatically just like I know people are like, you know, you can't control where people go, and it's not like I'm trying to, but it doesn't mean it doesn't bother me. And so like it's just like out of my control. Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know who it is named Ray Charles.
Hi guys.
That John Golf?
Yep.
Hey, what's up, man?
Fuck.
That's Ray Charles.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Who let Howie the hamster on here?
Yo.
Oh my God.
What happened?
What's up, guys?
I almost was like, I almost didn't recognize you. I was like, who the fuck is this dude in my basement? This dude's creeping me out. I'm like, well, no. And then I was like, wait a minute. Is that, what, John?
It's Gene Simmons.
What the? Wow. So yeah, that's John Golf, y'all. I think
so.
Hey guys.
John Golf in a different universe, in an alternate reality. It's totally John if we were in a different alternate universe.
So what's up? Is this? It's the first time I've seen you shave your face.
Has he never shaved his face before this?
Not that I've seen him.
How long have you known John for?
I don't know, a couple of years now, I guess.
Seen him for about a year and a half.
Is your hair still long? Yeah.
Where's the back of your hair? Do you have the ponytail still? The ponytail? No ponytail.
Oh my goodness.
So he got rid of it all. Oh wow.
What happened? You have like a panic attack? Cut it all off? Like Britney? Like Britney Spears? What's going on? What did you change your look for?
Wow.
I got a haircut.
Oh my God.
Made you want to do that?
Oh, I got a haircut.
Yeah. You got a few of them cut off.
Yeah. Canada #1. I feel like he's gonna hold up a Canadian flag and start waving it Like now he totally gives me Canadian vibes now. Like before you couldn't tell if he was from Canada, but now it's like totally you can tell. Like, hey, you know? He said, hey.
Hey.
Are you high, John? He looks a little high. Smoking on that good, John? I think he is. Yeah, it looks like he's smoking on. I bet he's not smoking as much as
Kind of looks
Jesus.
like my dad.
Jesus Cow was smoking way more.
Go to your room, STL. You're boring us tonight.
Not that. Who's in my basement right now? I know it's Prime, but it's the evil Prime who says the N-word a lot, and so I'm like totally hesitant.
Maybe he wants to apologize.
I don't know. John, I'm gonna let you down because I feel like he's gonna Canadian porn bomb me. Porn bomb Canadian, because once you leave him up a little too long, that's what he does. So you gotta take care of that. John, thank you for coming up here, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for showing us the new look.
Thanks, John. We'll talk soon.
You got a makeover.
So Evil Prime, I'm not letting you up due to the fact that you say the N-word way too much, and until it's good.
Well,
Prime,
maybe he wants to apologize for saying the N-word.
I don't.
Since we were talking about apologies and
giving me some very evil
our talk motivated him and inspired him to apologize.
Yeah. Hi, Paige. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Whatever. I'll up the filter, I guess.
Yeah.
But if he says the N-word, I'm totally gonna.
Yeah, that's fair.
Evil Prime, what say you?
Evil Rebel. Listen, man, I'm here to help you. I know you don't believe it, but I want to help you get out of this weird cycle, you know? And I tried to say this last time, but, you know, Evil Prime, the bad Prime came up, the asshole, the dumbass Prime that tries to sabotage me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You are that evil Prime.
No, I'm the good Prime. I'm the real Prime. I'm the good Prime. Anyway, so, you need to get out of this cycle, Rebel, of, you know, having weed, having cigarettes, and then when you run out, you start manipulating people emotionally. You start gaslighting people. You start yelling at people because you are an addict. And the first step, Connie, is you need to admit you are an addict.
Right.
So
well, it's a recreational legal substance here. I don't think I'm very addicted to something very bad.
What, you think you can't be addicted to illegal substances? That's how it works?
Well, no, I mean you can. It's just I just don't think it's your place to tell me, Prime, whether I should or smoke or whatever.
Yeah, but I want to see the best, and I don't want you to be bullied anymore. You know, people always making.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be bullied forever, Prime. So regardless.
No, you don't have to. That's the thing. You don't have to.
But I do.
What Tonic does, what Andrew does, you know, they restream you and they make fun of you. You don't. It doesn't have to be that way.
It will be that way.
Right.
They want money. They're gonna make money. They want it.
No, Rebel. You're either making excuses because you like.
There's no excuse because even if I got a job and even if I quit smoking cigarettes and even if
you're making excuses. You're making excuses for yourself.
That they would find to try to make fun of me for.
You like the attention. You like the validity.
You're definitely the evil Prime. Yeah, because good Prime just came up.
That's Evil Prime. Don't let him up.
I know.
No, seriously, fake. Christ Manson. I'm trying to help him get through a breakthrough here. Who the fuck is Christ Manson? You piece of shit. No, you're a piece of shit.
All right.
Racist piece of shit.
Maybe the power of Prime, the good and evil, can work together and help Rebel.
Yeah, Rebel, you don't have to be like this. You're making excuses for yourself. It doesn't have to be like this.
Oh my God.
And the biggest thing you need to do is you need to let me suck your dick. That's what the biggest thing you need to do is let me suck your dick. Let me suck your dick. And I told you he's.
Will you apologize for doing it afterwards?
Let me suck your dick. Let me suck your dick.
Shut up.
Let me suck your dick. Let me suck your dick. Stop. Let me get down on my knees. Let me suck it. Let me.
Fuck out of here. I'm not because next thing you know, he's gonna start saying the N-word. Maybe he'll change his wording now. All right, are you better?
Okay, I'm gonna go. Just make sure you know that piece of shit isn't gonna change.
Okay. Which one said that?
This is Uniballer, the real Prime.
Okay, the good Prime. Thank you, good Prime.
Don't worry, Rebel. I got your back. All right,
Appreciate
I'm back to my Chinese food. Bye.
All right. He's still eating Chinese food. Wow. So wow. Okay, so Bad Prime he left too.
So it's just us again?
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting.
Was interesting. I don't know. So I've been on here for what, 2 hours, 39 minutes. Am I still being restrained?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. I mean, I'm still being watched by over 60 people technically, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, so whatever. What else did I
Do you like UFC? Mixed martial arts?
Sometimes, yeah.
We do like watch parties, we'll watch it together and we'll do it in Discord. You should try it out.
I don't know, maybe. Which Discords are they in?
Usually Tonics. But yeah, I mean, if you want, I can give you the link to do the StreamYard, not StreamYard, but the fights, and you can do it in your Discord. We can watch it over there.
That'd be cool. I mean, try that. Yeah, I would try that. I mean, it's not like I don't want to try to talk to people and socialize and stuff. I really would love to. It's not something I'm trying to avoid. It's just that, being in the situation I'm in, it's difficult to just do that. And
yeah, I've been in situations where
you understand,
you feel like there's no hope.
Well, not like
It's
this
the same
pressure
thing over and over again.
Not just that, it's like, there's pressure put on me as well from others. Like other people are not gonna look at me the same if I go and hang out there. It's not even just me anymore. Like, it's gonna piss other people off.
But you just said that I'll do that, but now you're making excuses.
No,
I'm about these other people.
I'm gonna do the one where, you said to come into my Discord and we can do that. Like that I'll do. I'm not saying I won't do that. It's just like the whole going into Tonic's Discord because certain people associated with it.
Yeah, but I think you have the strength. You can just, tell them to fuck off, or hey man, I'm watching UFC. I don't want to fight right now with you. I don't know.
No, it's not even that. It's just, even if I go in his Discord, there's going to be people outside of his Discord that are going to hear about me being in his Discord, and they're not going to like it.
Why?
Because, and I brought this up, STL. Like if I am cordial with Tonic and I hang out with him and I start being buddy with him, let's just say that were the case, right? Then that would put me in the same bracket as him in a sense. People are going to see me in the same bracket. Then they're going to say, well, Rebel hangs out with them. He must be them. He must be just like, and you're seeing.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but you have to. How do I say this?
Like things have gotten too out of control where it's almost like if I go over there, it's almost like I'm saying that what he's been doing for the past 2 years has been okay. And like I'm totally just like it's all just history. It's meaningless, and in a sense, it's better if I looked at it that way. And I get it, but like I care about my family. Like I care about my privacy, like in my best interest too. I don't just degrade things that I care about. I know that there's people out here that like to do that and like to make things that they care about meaningless so that they look tough due to internet or whatever the fuck, or trolling, but like I'm a sensitive person. Like, sometimes things like that, they matter to me. Like, I do care about family. I do care about people I love. Like, that stuff, like, I don't care how embarrassing I look or some shit, or how stupid I look for that shit, like, whatever. Like, I'm gonna defend my own. And like, motherfuckers think that I'm really just gonna sit there and just like take a beating and then be like, oh, whatever. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, at some point someone has to stop, right? But I'm not restreaming your buddy every day. I'm not picking up this this platform or my channel to start fucking with your friends every day. They're fucking with me. So either way, like, you should be pointing your finger at them if you really don't like it and say, why do you keep doing it? Because I'm
people do. I've said that before.
There's days that, I don't even focus on them, that I'm talking about something completely different, or maybe watching a video about weed or whatever the fuck, and they'll still focus on me. They'll still make it all about some other shit. And, like, people think I'm just like dragging them along. Like, no, I'm trying to delve away from that as much as I can. Like, people don't even see, like, I'm trying the best I can to pull myself out of it, but I'm only one person who has no other, kind of means of like defending myself besides,
Yeah, but we're all just one person, right?
What's that?
We're all just one person, each one of us.
Yeah, but like, I don't have like an entire group of friends to agree with me every time I'm wrong or whenever I say a lie.
Yeah, do you want that? Do you want to have people that are just supporting your lies and bullshit?
No, I don't. That's why I wonder why you do.
I don't know. I don't want that. I don't want.
Like, it's just like, you wouldn't be running back over there if you didn't like it, and he does it a lot. So
I've called him out when he's does something wrong or lies or crosses the line. I said, man, you shouldn't do that.
He does it way too much for anyone to call him out. Like, it's an everyday thing for him. So it's like, I don't even think there's a way for anyone to call him out when he gets away with it as much as he does. I think that's his whole way of working.
People do call him out.
He's given easy passes, many. Like, he's not
True,
really.
But there's a lot of not everybody's just agreeing with everything that
I get it,
does, or Andrew does, or Brett does, or
you're right. Not everybody can get away with what they can get away with. I guess you're right. I mean, they're given privileges. The rest of us, how dare we open our mouths? How dare we speak our opinion? How dare we get upset? But when I, talk about Ace, and say I'm gonna dox her or something, and he could sure get riled up and upset about that, can't he? It's just not even actually doing it, but just even saying you're gonna do it can sure as hell trigger that fucking queen enough to react. But why do we react about drama? Why are we reacting about our emotions? I know we're such pathetic human beings for expressing how human we are. But if Andrew has a bad day, ow, my thumb hurt, ow.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, you don't see the double standards going on.
I do.
You don't see that Tonic is part of it. The only reason he's restreaming me is because Andrew's away, or supposedly that's what.
Yeah, that's what he told me. Yeah.
So I mean, technically, you being over there in Tonic's chat is almost comparable to being over at Connie Coxmack. It's like
I'm not allowed over on Connie Coxmack.
Oh, I'm just saying, like, at that point though, where let's say Tonic is literally just taking over what Andrew was doing for a few days, which is basically restreaming me. At that point, it is right. I mean,
I mean, yeah, he's restreaming you, but I think you're trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. I'm just as bad as Andrew now. I mean, come on.
No, I'm just saying it's comparable. No, I'm just saying that you being over there in the chat is comparable to being
okay. There's a lot of people over there. Yeah. What's going to change is if you make some changes. Right?
Their streams are being restreamed by your friend.
Yeah. Okay. Big deal. They're restreaming you.
If the same fucking thing as what Andrew does. It's the same fucking shit.
But they do it they know it bothers you. And the other side of it is
okay.
You're a hater. They're just like group hate watching you. I mean,
it's okay. Is that what it is?
I mean, it's a free country in a way. So just let these people let them restream you. Let them talk about you. Right.
Right.
You're
that's the platform. So that's the community you want. That's the environment you want. Is me being restreamed.
No, that's why I said you should switch it up.
Me being the joke.
People are getting bored.
Me being the one being made fun of while you sit there behind the scenes joining in. That's what you want?
No, I don't want that.
I don't want that either. That sucks. So why are you saying it's okay to like let them restream? Why should I let them restream? Like you're contradicting yourself a lot here.
I mean, you can't stop them from restreaming you. I mean, you could, report their channel and all that stuff if you really want to go through all the trouble. But they're going to figure out a way to restream you. And they do it because it bothers you. And the other thing is there's people that hate watch you. So it's like there's a group dynamic going on as well.
My argument is, does that make it okay?
In some aspects it's okay, but other things like, I think some of these people that watch you and they judge you and they want to hold you accountable for everything, they are, their life is in disarray themselves.
Yeah. Like when you know what it's going to inevitably lead to, like, do you think it's all right? Like, what it's gonna mean to me and how it's gonna affect my life, damn well. Like, then, you think it's okay? Because all this real life shit that's been happening is because of that.
But then again, we kind of talked about this. Like, you have control of your own life. You shouldn't.
Okay, but you and Paige sure as hell didn't help when you started going over there helping that. You know what I mean?
But you're the one choosing to go live,
I'm
right?
Just saying, you're the one who chooses not to be over here supporting me.
I go where my friends are at usually.
Fuck out of here, bitch. I'm done talking to him. I've had enough. I'm tired. I'm sick of this. I want to get off of here and relax a little bit and smoke some weed. Shout out to Jesus Cow. Thank you, Jesus Cow. Appreciate it. Shout out to the rest of y'all who've helped out in the past few days and have been supportive, and even the people who've been supportive just in general. I'm not trying to leave anybody out or make anybody seem more important than anyone else. It's just I'm obviously not in the right state of mind lately. But I'm trying to hold it together. It's just, I get pissed off about a lot of shit. That has to do with that side of things. And it's not just so simple as just accepting their lifestyle, because that's what they're technically trying to get me to do, is just accept that sort of lifestyle and just accept trolling to the degree that they take it. And if I'm just, buddies and friends with them and shit, that just puts me in the same bracket that they're in. And I'm just not sure if I even want to be in that bracket. And I know I'm already put there and even considered even worse than that to a lot of people, but to me, I don't see it that way. I've never seen myself really delving yet into their lifestyle fully. And I never, couldn't see myself doing that. I don't want to do it because then I'm just going to lose a part of who I am, the last part of who I am. And if I lose that part of who I am, then I might as well be better off fucking dead or some shit.
thus concludes another episode of Connie being a dipshit. Man, it was a it was a long game with STL. Shit. You know, I knew he was gonna kick him. It was all a matter of when, right? And he really he went the distance. You know, but the thing is, STL, yeah, he's being genuine. He wasn't trying to necessarily troll. And you know, Green Eyes was saying in the chat earlier, you know, why does STL let Connie talk to him like that? And it's because STL is treating him like a kid because he acts and has the mentality of a child. That's just the truth, right? Shelly's never going to hold him accountable for what he says. Yoda's never going to hold him accountable. But the truth is, when Connie really needed these people, right? Yoda and Shelly, they didn't donate him a thing. They would not donate him any money. They would not help him. They will never help him find a job. They will never actually help him. They just like to feel validated because the community hates them as well. ASMR has also slipped into that category. Right? When we see people that are cheering on Connie, it 9 times out of 10, it's because they've slipped to the point where they've become social pariahs in this very, very small pocket of a community. You know, with Shelly, it was her lying too much to everybody and then getting caught about various things. With Yoda, everybody's always hated Yoda. He's a little snitch. He's a little fucking retard, right? Oh my god, that's Sugar Chris. That's really good. You got Swedish Sugar, who will always go back and slurp up Connie's balls any given turn. You know, she can't help herself. She always needs to get back in his good graces because she's got nowhere else to turn. Nobody wants her attention. Her and Nevaeh used to be friends. Nevaeh wants nothing to do with her at this point. You know, so I mean that's it. That's really it. You know, these people have slipped and to the point where nobody wants to give them attention anymore, except for Connie, right? And everybody knows what kind of person Connie is. Wait until he runs out of cigarettes and weed, and he'll start shit talking. So, before I go, I want to play a couple videos that just went up on the Rebel Blues. You know, this is one of my new favorite channels, so let's go ahead and check those out real quick. And please, for the love of God, if you have not subbed to this channel already, please do so, especially if you enjoy this content.
Dog Moss is a pussy. Polly Crispy's a pussy. Swedish Sugar's a bitch. Yoda Doug's a fucking pussy.
So there you go. That's what giving a donation to Connie gets you. It literally gets you a shout out calling you a pussy and a piece of shit. Here's what's even better.
Shit. Ooh, we have to give the money to the Jew. Ooh. Yeah, let's piss off Connie and fucking make this motherfucker big. Because he did so much, he's a good thief. What did Tonk do? He thieves. He's a thief. He's good at He's good at stealing shit. Yeah, he's a good fucking thief Jew around here. Goes around fucking stealing content. Trying to feel important. His little fucking half-breed fucking retarded ass meth head friend who has no fucking lineage or background to anything. Because his family fucking suck. Let's just call it out for what it is, why don't we? I don't give a fuck at this point. No, let's just call it out for what it is. Yeah, let's just call it out for what it is. Let's say what's going on. But you people won't help me out to fix a fucking car. Like I have a reason for needing money, for needing help. But fuck this dude. He's the most honest person in our community, but fuck him. Yup. See? Yup. Oh, the superpowered Tonic the Jew is gonna take my content and fucking clear it all up. What do you mean? He's a fucking boss. I love Jewish people, and I love Tonic the fucking Jew. Stealing my fucking content, yo. The ginger fucking Jew. Fuck y'all.
Beautiful. This is who he really is. A lot of you guys know that. You know, this is who he is when he doesn't have weed. When he doesn't get his little way. This is the person he's going to be. STL, you know what? STL, you got a minute? You actually got a minute to talk? You know, let me give you the on-air roll. No, you got it. You got it. Do you want to come in here and kind of talk about this for a minute? I'm gonna take a piss real quick. If I come back and you're on here, I'll talk to you. If you're not, I'll just shut it down.
Yo, go take a piss.
Yeah. Okay, we got STL in here. How's it going, buddy?
It's going all right.
Okay. You know, I saw what you did. You did good. You weren't trying to troll him. I saw that. You were being honest with him.
Yeah.
Now, we had a question from Bama Green Eyes in chat. She asked, why do you let Connie talk to you like that?
I mean, yeah, I understand. But I think at this point, if I confront him, it's just going to turn into like an argument.
Correct.
Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere.
Now, I feel like you treat him kind of like a high school or junior high. You know, I guess would be more of a better example there. Well, what do you think of that?
Yeah, I think in some aspects he is like that. I think he does. He's like a little confused what's going on with his feelings sometimes, right? He doesn't really have any real life support outside of his mom. You know, I think him and his mom, could get along in some aspects, but then they fight. You know, it's just normal family stuff, right? But I think, he doesn't. I said this before. His biggest problem is he didn't really have a strong male role model growing up.
Yeah,
and it's not his fault for that. But he had to take some responsibility and just say, hey, I didn't. That's the hand I was dealt with. Let's make some changes and make adjustments to compensate for that.
Now, I mean, here soon, he's like neither me or Andrew are going to restream him. Do you think that will make him better? Or do you think he's still going to be in the same boat?
He's still going to be doing the same thing. It doesn't matter if you're restreaming or not. He's still going to do what he's been doing.
I agree. He tried to make the argument that because weed is legal where he is, that he's not addicted to it. Now, I don't think he's necessarily addicted as much as he's dependent.
Yeah. Oh, I need weed so I can function, or I need weed so I can do this or that.
Well, he got $100 today, and his opening gambit was, I can't use my car. Right? He was almost in tears because he couldn't use his car. And then suddenly he changed his oil and the car magically worked. He spent that $100 to go get weed, which, a couple people were pissed that Connie got weed, but it was kind of a good troll in the long run. And I don't think Connie realized he was being trolled because it literally proved that his car was fine. And that he instead of spending the money on the car and going to a Jiffy Lube and getting the oil changed, he decided to get weed. I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't think that's a smart decision.
Not at all. Not at all. I mean, how much is an oil change? I don't know shit about cars. I don't drive.
At Walmart, they're like $40-$50.
Okay, so he would have still had money for weed if he would have got his oil change. But he didn't. He spent the entirety of the money on weed.
Yeah, I mean, if someone donated to him for an oil change to get his car fixed, and he spent it on weed, I think that's disingenuous. The person that gave him the money should feel a little pissed off.
I mean, Jesus Cow doesn't really give a shit either way. I know you haven't seen too much of him.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he just felt, wanted to be nice and donate to somebody. I get it.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, I know the guy, and it wasn't even being nice. He just wanted to shift the playing field. He'll do this for entertainment, right?
Yeah, I've done that too. Some form or fashion.
Right. Now I do think it's going to be interesting because Connie now thinks that Jesus Cow is a good friend of his. Right. So soon enough, I think he'll be begging him for more money, and Jesus Cow that's not how he works. That he'll just scoff and laugh at it. But I mean, he did get a good number of people in my chat pretty pissed off doing that, because they were really getting into him getting angry, and I think that's a lot of what the audience is people watching Connie get his just desserts. And that may sound cruel, however, now we both know that he's doxed people. He's gone real life just as bad as anyone, right? And he takes no accountability for his actions. He doesn't want to.
Right. And that's I think one of his major flaws, right? And a lot of people are like that. I know a number of people like that in my life.
See, I can't say I have. I think that's one of the reasons I find this so fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I had my ex. I talked about like apologizing and stuff like that. We something we talked about in marriage counseling, and me and the counselor. I brought up the fact like that she's never apologized for anything since we've been together. I look back and he's like, well, that should tell you something.
Yeah, Kaleidoscope. You finally, yeah, no, that's he put it best. Kaleidoscope Minds in the chat says, I finally realized what Jesus Cow said when he said the money is his burden now. How do you feel about that? That's that really hits the nail.
Like the money he gave him is
now Connie's burden.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I mean, he could have chose to get his car in a little bit better working order, but he made a bad decision.
Right. He chose drugs. You know, I mean, it's legal in his state. You can say what you want. Weed's not a drug, yada, yada, yada. I've heard it a million times before. However, at the end of the day, still his drug of choice. That's what he chose to do.
Yeah, but you can't use weed to take you to the store or take your mom to a doctor's appointment or go to the dispensary to buy more weed. You can't do that if your car doesn't work.
You know, I learned that in my my 20s when I was going overdraft to the bank almost every other week. No, Stormy, trust me.
Yeah.
You'll see. You'll see. This Jesus Cow knows what he's doing. He's very, very, very good at what he does. You know, this guy's been on the internet a damn long time. He's very, very good at what he does. But you know, he took one look at this and he was like, I see what's going on. Because that's the thing, when Jesus Cow looked at Cyrax and Marty, right? He was disgusted. He didn't want anything to do with it. There's a couple episodes, I think they're gone now, but he actually went on panel and he said, this is stupid and I don't want to talk about Cyrax. He's fucking retarded. But Jesus Cow was fascinated by Connie because of his desperation for money, but also his demeanor when he gets money. Stop it, you stupid fucking cat. Yeah, trust me, Stormite, trust me. He knows he knows what he's doing. And the thing is, like, Jesus Cow probably won't be able to donate to him here fairly soon. When I stop restreaming him, Jesus Cow stops watching, basically.
So he wants to watch Connie?
Well, he won't know where to find the channels, and he won't bother to care.
Oh, okay.
He's not going to seek that out. He doesn't give a shit. Jesus Christ, Hayes, you're fucking kidding me. The fundraiser was held for Kate. She got $15K raised in 2 hours. My God.
Jesus.
We're sitting here fucking twiddling our thumbs about $100? Gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I mean, the next couple days he's going to be relatively calm, right? Till he runs out of weed again. So come Monday, I guarantee he'll be out of it. And he'll be right back at it, insulting everybody, calling them pieces of shit. Now, that being said, what do you think Shelly's deal with this whole thing is?
I feel like that she doesn't have a lot of supporters over here, and so it's like that's someone that, you know, she doesn't like confrontation a lot.
No, she can't take it.
So yeah, and so that's why she's not over here. So the only choice for her is to be over there. In her mind, right?
Right. She will defend Connie to the moon and back, and talk about how he has content.
Well, personally, I feel that she doesn't. She's hurt by people on this side, and so that's why, you know, she defends his actions, because he's there. It's like a attack dog or a pit bull or whatever, you know.
More like a chihuahua. Do you Do you personally feel like Connie could make content if we just left him alone?
Um, I think so, but I don't think it would be. He has to have someone help him or kind of guide him and put him, give him some direction.
You know, I really tried when I first met him. I did. I tried to get him to go to Bitwave if he wanted to be conservative. Because that's all that's over there. It's conservatives, edgelords, what have you. Now Bitwave's gone now, but this is when it still existed. And he didn't want to put in the effort to just copy the RTPM or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Stream key.
It takes literally 10 seconds, and he would not take the effort to do that. I even offered to show him how to do it, and he wouldn't take it. He won't take guidance. So, I mean, it makes me think anyway, personally, that his hope for actually making any content is a fruitless endeavor. I don't think he's.
I mean, he makes little intros and videos, and some of them are. You can say what you want; it just depends. But I think they kind of grow on you in a way.
They're all copywritten music. I get a copy strike every time. That's why I mute it and start doing monologues instead.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. How Bizarre says Connie has always used the community for content. All he has to do is not watch Tonic, yet he is here every day, even when Tonic and Andrew ignore him. He goes off on a tangent about them. Yes, I agree. And we're gonna put that to the test here fairly soon. Because I mean, I'm gonna be far too busy when I get to Florida, looking for a job, getting settled in. No, a lot of people want to say like, "Oh, that's not going to happen. That's a joke." But when it actually does happen, I mean, ugh. What do you think's going to happen? Andrew doesn't want to do this anymore. Yeah, I agree, Sugar Crits. I think the intros are just really cringe. It looks like something I saw in my high school film class, done by like the D tier students. Um, yeah, and I can hear Mr. Kerr now saying like that was fucking terrible. That was my old film teacher. I feel that he doesn't have originality. Do you get that impression as well, or do you think he actually does have originality?
I think he's pretty good at like seeing what is the audience likes, and he'll kind of parrot that back. The good example is like the whole satanic thing that Brett does, and then he'll kind of mimic that. If someone else like starts playing games and he notices that, he goes, "Oh well, I'll play games too. They'll watch me." It's like he falls in these traps where, oh, they're doing that, so I need to do that too. So Brett was doing the whole, with all the devil and the red and upside down crosses and all that bullshit.
I can't say that I didn't do that as well though when I started. Are you aware of a YouTuber called Hyphonics?
Mm-mm.
Let me pull him up real quick. Hyphonics is IP2. So what he does is like these Omegle prank calls. right? Go ahead and share it to Discord real quick. All right, should be able to latch on.
Good evening, son. I can sense that you're sinning right now.
Are you in a church?
It's a virtual church.
Are you gonna preach to me?
No, not priest. Simple.
Are you a nun?
No. Brother, what do you sin? What do you struggle with?
What do I struggle with? Staying hard.
Doing what?
One sec, sorry, my cat's biting me in the ankle. Staying hard.
Staying hard. That is your sin?
It's my struggle. No, it's my struggle.
You struggle? Okay, let me ask you this. Why?
But this guy, you know, he's got like 700 people watching him. You know, when he goes live with this crap. And so I tried to do this, right? I did my own Omegle prank calls. I remember I'd put on a Casey Royals hat and I would Sharpie on a mustache. And I would tell people that I was a single dad, you know, and I had a retarded son named Big Will, which was, you know, Big Will from the Juggalo community.
All right.
I put up a picture of him and I started like crying and drinking in front of the camera. And I mean, I, you know, people liked it, but it wasn't something that I invented. It wasn't something that I did myself. So, oh shit, hold on. Damn it, I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. You still with us? Is he still there? STL still there?
I'm still here.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I hit the wrong button. But I, you know, eventually I stopped doing that. Right? And I went on to doing my you know, the stuff you guys came to know me for doing, like going over shit, making analysis of bullshit. You know, I mean, to be honest with you now, I don't even know what direction I put my content in. But the thing is, if I went and made an episode of something like that wasn't this, it would be me going over shit I wanted to go over, but I would research it and I would really put my best foot forward. But it would be something I could put my name on. I don't know if Connie can do that. The last time he tried to do that was the Rebel City Sports. And that's the thing. You can actually see this gradual decline with Rebel City Sports, where he starts becoming more and more enveloped with the drama. And it starts becoming less about the politics and more about our bullshit. You know, it really ate him up inside. It started to get to him. And I think one of the reasons it did is because he's not politically inclined. He doesn't really know what he's talking about. He would just take louder with Crowder talking points and parrot them back at people. I personally do not think that Connie is fit to be an entertainer, to be honest with you. I'm barely even fit to entertain people. I don't even know how I get people in here, to be honest with you. But I'm also not expecting anybody to pay me for this crap. Connie is, though. Connie expects money for what he calls content. Oh, what? How do you see that, STL?
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
I was looking something up.
fucking dope.
I was listening to this NWA song.
Oh my god.
And in the car earlier. I haven't heard in a while. And I was like listening to it, and there's a certain part where they're talking about I think it's MC Ren. There's a lyric how he talked about how they ran a train on some girl and the girl's only 14. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? Yeah. I'm like, how like they couldn't do this shit today and talk about that kind of shit.
Yeah, no. I mean, what the fuck?
And he talks about the song's called She Swallowed It.
I feel like a song Trumpy would listen to. He likes to groom kids. You know, he had an entire Discord server full of kids.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he ran it with Joey the Wolf, Joey the Gums. You familiar with him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he invited a bunch of kids in there, and Trumpy was talking to him and shit. It's pretty fucked up. But anytime we call him on it, he just deflects because he knows it's true. Do you have any screenshots, Trumpy? I'm waiting to see those screenshots, buddy. He keeps saying I was in there, but he can't prove it. Yeah, Joey Simmons. Yes, that was his Discord. It's full of kids. It's fucked up. I'm getting off track. I don't know. I think before I head out to where I'm going, go over more of these. Yeah, go get the proof, Trumpy. I'll go over these Rebel City Sports ones. I may just do a deep dive on these, during the night when he's not live. Really go over these and see what happened. Now, ASMR has kind of slipped into Connie's chat, and that's where he's like really going in with these sock accounts. What's your take on that?
The take is he's trying to find his new community, or it's still the same community, but he's just I don't know, man. That guy's manipulative. He knows what he's doing.
He often, whenever he gets cornered, he often uses the pedo kind of out. He just calls everybody pedos, right? Tried calling I Could Be a Pedo, Corrosive, now myself.
Everybody's seeing you. We've been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
He appeals to authority, argument all the time.
The weird one. But, I was talking to Steph about this, and she referenced this community kind of like Hotel California. I'm sure you're familiar with that song.
Yeah.
And nobody ever leaves. Fix is a good example of that. Every other day or every other week, we always hear about Fix. I'm going to leave. I'm done with this community. I'm going to go. Never goes. He did leave for, was it 6 months? And he came back.
Yeah, I think that's a mistake people do. They want to leave the entire thing versus trying to just hang around people that have similar beliefs or moral beliefs. That's usually the best bet. Because if you're hanging around people that won't, let's say go real life or docs or that's the. I think you need to be around people that have your same moral beliefs or standards.
I get that. I think you can leave aspects of the community without leaving it. And again, this is a
right.
very small pocket. I mean, shit, the views I get, about the same number Cyrax gets, to be honest with you. Some days Cyrax gets more than I do.
Yeah, and I watch some of the ponies, from time to time.
Oh yeah.
And they get a lot of views, but it's like I what they're talking about isn't that entertaining to me.
Oh no, it's crap. It's like I don't really even care who Whiskey OG is. They keep talking about this guy and
yeah.
like who the fuck cares?
He's just another character, It's you've seen people like him.
No, LG, you're not blocked.
He's not really that big of a deal to me.
Well, I mean, I watched him just kind of like talking to the camera alone, and he had like 126 people in there watching him. And he kept saying, "I don't care about the views. I don't care about the views."
He kind of reminds me of Poonhandler in a way. Like you've seen Poonhandler, he'll do like these really late night streams and shit, and there'll be a group of women, that are just kind of like around him or on panel, laughing at everything he says. And I think that I see a similar thing over there. He has like the same group of women, or this Whiskey OG. I only been watching him for I don't know a week or two, but similar dynamic from what I've observed.
Now, what do you?
He gets on there and acts like that he's the God's gift to women sometimes.
Yeah. Oh.
He does play the guitar though. I think that's kind of cool.
LG, you bullied me into it. There you go. You got your wrench. Now, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, imagine if Rebel or Connie learned how to play guitar.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I tried to get him to do music or something.
He can express himself through that, and that'd be hilarious if he makes songs about people like playing the guitar.
I could give him a beat. And I could whip one up, not easily. And just hand it to him. Like, here, rap over this. But he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't. I don't understand why. This thing. This is the mindset he gets into. If he doesn't have weed, he won't do anything.
Yeah, but isn't that imagine just take weed and replace that with like alcohol, right? If someone says, "Oh, if I don't get a beer, I can't do anything."
That's sad.
I mean, what? Yeah.
I multiple times during the stream when I had enough of it. I just didn't want to listen to it. I put down the headphones. I fiddle around on the bass for a while. I enjoy doing it, but it doesn't require any alcohol or drugs or anything to do that. I genuinely enjoy doing that. I don't think Connie has that. And there's a hole in him, I think. Would you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
There's something he needs to learn how to do without the use of pot. And I think that would be a lot more. Like the job that side table that for a minute.
Right.
Something that entertains him that isn't live streaming and bitching about people that he can do without pot. I feel like that would be a step in the right direction. Would you not agree?
I agree. Yeah, I mean, picture him playing like the guitar, right? And everybody, if he does an okay job at it, it doesn't have to be the best guitar player, but if he does okay on it, which I think if he practices, sure. But imagine him like playing the guitar. People are like, wow, he actually stuck with it and didn't give up, and he's learning, and there would be a lot of people supporting him doing that. They could still say, oh yeah, he's a bum or get a job, but if he picks up a talent like that, I think a lot of there's more than a few people would give him some type of respect for that, right?
Right, something, anything. Even Shelly, she likes to do her little fucking singing, but it doesn't. She likes to do that on her own. I don't imagine she's popping 5 fucking Adderalls to do that shit. I'm imagining she just does it for fun. Corrosive does his woodworking. Corrosive doesn't need drugs to do that. He doesn't need to get drunk. In fact, I would hope that he's not doing that drunk. Oh my god, I don't want him to lose a thumb. You know. Oh yeah, could you imagine LD STL's reading Goodnight Moon? It'd be amazing. That's one of those videos I feel like we get that up to like past 10K easily.
What's that? Midnight Moon?
Yeah, Goodnight Moon. It's a children's book.
Oh.
Yeah. If you just read that, are you a pretty good reader?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I should do it just for shits and giggles. See how far we can push it. I mean, ASMR channels are huge. People love that shit. Yeah, could you imagine him trying to read Atlas Shrugged? That fucking voice. Holy shit. I don't know. I just, where do you see Connie in 5 years?
That depends on if his mom's still around or if they're still at the same place. I mean, I don't really.
His mom's definitely going to be in declining health. Now we both know that.
Yeah, if something, God forbid, something happened to his mom, yeah, I see him kind of like ending up like somewhere in between like a Defend and a Mars Life in a way. Like he's just drive around in his Dodge Caliber live streaming as he's just kind of like that, right?
Yeah.
It's sad, and that's what I was trying to tell him. I was like, look, you're the only one that's gonna have the power to change your life. No one, don't expect someone else to say, oh man, I feel so bad for you, Rebel Connie. Let me, no one's gonna do that. People want to see you take some initiative, and they're more willing to help you if you kind of they see you trying to improve yourself first.
Right. It's like looking at a bum on the street, drunk outside of Costco or something, outside of Kroger. And I see them all the time with their signs and shit. I don't give them money. I give them food because I feel like the money's just going to go to drugs or alcohol. I don't see the point. But the idea is you'd help them in the hopes that they would help themselves. I feel like Connie is just the electronic version of that.
Yeah, it's like, hey, can I have $5 so I can get on the bus to go to work? Versus, hey, can I have $5 so I can buy a 6-pack of beer?
Right. LG, that's a lot of people have that impression. STL is kind of like the You know, the yin to Paige's yang, if you will. Which Paige isn't really that bad. I understand where a lot of people are coming from. Yada yada yada. She says this, she says that. Like, ask Miss Drama Dome her fucking opinions on Paige. You'll get a fucking entire novel, right? And she's valid in your criticisms. Those girls have gone back and forth. Not diminishing Ace B's criticisms. Um, but I can't say I feel the same way about Paige. She's growing on me, like herpes.
Oh man.
No, Kaleidoscope, same. You know, when I was just trying to talk to him about a week in the future. LG, I think she's threatened by, I guess, what are considered conventionally attractive women. But yeah, when I was just suggesting to him, like, you know, what's gonna happen when you're out of that weed, he couldn't even think about that. He could not think that far ahead in the future. And I think that says a lot about his behavior. He cannot think 2 days in the future without freaking out, without having a panic attack. I think that's a serious problem. And I think that a job isn't going to help that. I think the only thing that can really help that is therapy or mental, like checking into a facility. I don't know. I'm gonna cap it off here. STL, thanks for coming up, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right.
You guys have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Peace out, guys. All right. Let's get some music going, and everybody have a great night. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Let's see. Where do we want to go with?